What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahmyr Gibbs from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence the second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 102. Back with the guys, man. Kobe, Mr. Reporter. You know what I'm saying? We got Young in the building. JJ, early. We got some more people pulling up. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all feeling up?
Cool, man.
Closer and closer every day.
Facts. Football season about to be here. But before we get to anything, let me read. Y'all, Quan, my dog, Art, y'all sending these super chats. Y'all going crazy before we even starting. So let's read this shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Number one, Kieran just sent one. Shout out JJ and Trent for hearing going crazy takes on my live. I ain't gonna lie. Me, JJ, the guys, we about to be on TikTok live more. You know, just starting debating people because I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all be saying takes and y'all can't debate it live. I'm not gonna cap you. So yeah, we
just mad.
They can't say the takes live. Donnie was good. My dog was good. But they can't say the takes live. And it's great to hear. It's great to hear y'all opinions. But I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all be saying all this shit. Y'all can't debate it live. But let's keep going with these super chats. Quan, my dog, nothing bigger in the chat. Appreciate you, of course. Shout out the chat, shout out everybody. Arch Diddy with the 5. Y'all balling out the suspect. AFC South most underrated is clearly Jalen Petrie. NFC East underrated clearly Tyron Tracy. Me, everybody, me. Nah, ain't nothing tripping. Quan again. This for the episode 100. Shout out to Grind. Facts. Appreciate you. And then he sent another 10. Roll Tide. Yeah, we good off Alabama. We straight.
Absolutely.
And then Arch again. He said another thing. People keep talking about the Steelers slot corner. Y'all never heard of Beanie Bishop? Dog. He's a dog.
Archive, you better bring that same energy to open field, nigga.
And then Mark said Bryce Young over Jalen Hurts is blasphemy. Young, got anything you want to say?
Hey, Young, you got anything to say about that?
Like I said, these boys sending super chats to say something they can say for free. They rich. This boy is rich, man. I'm trying to.
Yo, Dane.
Nah, he's just making a point of emphasis, making sure you
Yo,
understand.
didn't you send $100 super chat? Like, if you're like, I'm not even gonna go there.
I told you that was. I've been saving $1.
Oh, wait a minute, Chad. Hold on, wait. Yo,
I save $1 every episode. Donnie, I told you that.
Is this Arch from PC?
Arch Diddley?
No, what's the name? Arch. Chad. If y'all watch, but obviously I know I can't play it. Is this is Arch? Arch, what up? That's crazy. I did not know that's Arch. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Arch. I'll be seeing what you be doing.
Facts.
Salute.
Facts.
Salute.
Y'all gotta get me here. Where Arch going?
Hey, be sending early.
Hey, he really out here grinding, or he's scamming. One or the other.
Be going crazy.
Hey, respect. Send it over.
Facts. Word. Nah, Arch. Appreciate you. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. But yo, Donnie, you here?
Yeah.
All right. So put the wide receiver picture up because. I was what's his name? I'm in the Madden Discord playing for Money League, but they be talking football, and it's a bunch of group of receivers, and it's all in a prime, and one gotta go. And I want to see what y'all think should go. Who y'all think should go? That's why Kobe. I was watching. We was watching Dez Bryant the other day, and I had to forgot about that boy. Dez was some motherfucker, boy. So
yeah, but
look,
yeah, this was easy. I remember seeing that.
Hey, so look. All in a prime.
Oh, they got a running back, John, too. You want me to see that, John?
Yeah, I got early. I took that screen. I got it. I already got it. We're going to do the next one. So, look. All in a prime. JJ, I'm going to start off with you.
Yeah.
Who got to go?
Man. Oh, my
Be for real.
Wow. Oh, hold up. This is really tough.
It ain't that tough.
Nah, it is.
Early about to say earlier.
It's tough.
It's a nigga. I love him, but he in that top right. He can get up out of here immediately. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about
I'm
that
not gonna
one.
lie, bro.
In the top right?
It's Dez,
I
bro.
don't know about those, Gengi.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm cool with Dez or him. No offense.
Y'all are sick.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Early. So, JJ. Yeah. It's what's his name? It's all I need. One gotta go. JJ, who you picking?
Yeah, I'm picking Dez Bryant, bro, and it's close. So don't think I'm just saying that just like off of like I'm. Oh, that's clear. No, it's close between a couple of dudes actually that I would get out of there. But I think I'm picking Dez over there.
All right,
That's
early.
It's gonna be Dez and AJ.
Just say Julio. We don't know you want to.
Nah, see y'all got it fucked up. I love me some Julio. Y'all don't get it twisted. I gotta love me some Julio.
Young
Mike Evans.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah, Donnie, my fault. Kobe.
I'm gonna go AJ.
Damn, that hurts my heart because I love AJ. Yeah, see ya, Mike.
I ain't gonna front. Mike gotta go.
Yeah, see ya, Mike.
Yeah.
I can also see the argument for Dez too.
Trent, they shouldn't allow you in the Tampa Bay building with the shit you be
Mike,
saying. Though. I don't lie to you.
Bro,
You shouldn't be allowed in Tampa Bay building. I wouldn't let you get in. I wouldn't let you get in. I wouldn't let you get in.
Early, do you see
Arkham? I can't agree with that. Mike Evans has been better than some of these. Well, not all.
Well, this is basically like
you see the first four.
Yeah, the first five, he's never been better than them.
I don't know if he's been better than Dez, though. I don't know.
The first seven, he's never been better than.
I don't know if he's better than Dez, brother.
He's not better than Dez. Not in their prime.
I want to know what. Hold up. Because for one, these primes be small as fuck for some of these niggas y'all love. For two,
that's not the point though.
Dez was again. I tell y'all all the time. Y'all like the way it look. Y'all like the way it look.
That clears OBJ.
Mike Evans is a better route runner. Better hands.
Wait, whoa.
Better red zone threat.
Than
Dez Bryant.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dez Bryant. Ho. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Wait. Come back. Ain't no way near one of you other five niggas on this podcast gonna look me in my eye and tell me Dez Bryant can run routes. Is that what we doing?
Okay.
Yeah, y'all weird. Hey, y'all got it today. Okay. Y'all won't get my boy crack today. You won't get me today. I already had a fight for my life in the gym today. You won't get me today.
I don't think. Dude, it's not that I'm gonna say that Dez was
nigga. Yo, you too old for that shit, dog. You way too old for that, dog. We watched him.
I'm not saying he was.
I watched both of them.
Not saying
he was not. Dez was known for not being able to run routes.
That's my. But I'm getting to that. I've said not.
Well, we're comparing him to Mike Evans, though.
Thank you. That's what I was.
We're not comparing him to. We're not comparing him to the top four guys.
Mike Evans can actually run routes for a big dude. Like, I'm confused.
So look. I put it like this. I just watched 2014 Dez. Like I'm not like no. Like you see me post a shit on my story. I was just watching him like 3 days ago. What Dez dominated on was obviously the comebacks, the curls, and the fades. But he can run the end breakers. I'm not gonna say like
the end breakers. Good the fuck out there.
Yes. What do you think Mike Evans is doing?
He can run the digs. He can run the slants. He was physical as hell, just like Mike Evans. And he had the yak ability that Mike Evans don't have. I'm just saying.
He had the yak for sure.
And the thing is, we're not talking about early. We're not talking about careers.
Oh yeah, prime for prime.
It's we talking about at their best, basically. It's basically at their prime.
But let's make it interesting. Donnie, put it back up. Hey, Donnie, I want you to know. So I want to tell the story to y'all real quick. Was in the gym today.
Hold on. Let me tell the story. Tell the story.
So was in the gym today, and I'm in the gym about 45 minutes in. I'm tired. You just called me fat. I've been in the gym twice a day this year for the last week or so. So I'm in the gym. They did about 45 minutes of cardio. I hit the weights. I'm at the weights. It's a nigga in the weight next to me here, African dude, and he's staring at me for about 5-10 minutes. He keeps staring at me, shaking his head, right? You know, Africans do. I said, but finally, in my mind, I'm thinking like, it's either did I not wipe the stage down or something? Like, what's up? Hey, what's your problem? He looked me dead in my eye, took a deep breath, and said, he said, what did he say? He said, Michael Parsons is not underrated, and Julio is top 10 all time. You're crazy, man. So I'm like, what? So then this Spanish dude come from behind. He like, oh, I thought that was you, man. I ain't know for sure. Y'all, I looked up. It was 8 dudes and 2 females gathered around me trying to debate me while I'm trying to lift weights. So much so that one of them started to spot me while I was talking. They want no top 10s. Who I think him over him. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna let the chat know. I'll let the podcast know about suggestions, but I got to go. I missed like the rest of my workout because I had to leave. Hey, Donnie. The public can't stand you. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you do, Donnie. I don't know what it is. They was like, man, what's up with the white boy? I said, you mean Michael? They said, nah, the one with the list. I was like, oh, Donnie. They was like, yeah, but tell him, man, let the shit ride, man. He always trying to carry this shit up when y'all get it going. He want to switch the concepts. Tell him wait for the season to start doing that shit. I said, Donnie's a good guy. He knows ball. Relax. They was like, well, let him get y'all going. He always want to come in and substitute kick shit.
Hey, real quick.
So
quick. Yo, Yugen.
So, I'm just saying.
Yugen, you can hear us?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Mike Evans over Dez, AJ Green, and OBJ. Prime.
I got one. Prime. Can we do something better? Can we do something better?
He done lost his motherfucking calls. He has a wide receiver.
The way Mike Evans do. He is an elusive route runner. One.
Who?
He can run every route in the book.
No, who's an elusive route runner?
He can go
Yugen, wait, come on, pause.
The only thing those receivers, two of them have over Mike Evans is they can take a slant to the crib.
So wait, you think that? So Yugen, let me you think that Mike Evans and Odell Beckham Jr. when it comes to route running are the same?
No. Actually, you're right. Odell as a route runner is better than Mike Evans, but I think Mike Evans for his size is an elite route runner. Elite.
Do you think that even for his size? Do you think
okay, so for comparison, DK Metcalf, if he goes against a top 5 corner in the league, he go ghost because he can't run routes. He can't get in and out of breaks, and he's stiff. Mike Evans isn't stiff. He's not twitchy like AJ Green for a 6'4" guy is a twitchy. He's twitchy in his routes. Like that's why AJ Green was always open. He's twitchy when he boxing you, crossing you over. It's raps. But Mike Evans, he gonna toast you for 6'5".
And I ain't gonna lie, Mike Evans has created a new form of receiver. You see it in Drake London. And what's your boy in that play for the? I want to say he played for the Saints.
Marcus Coates?
No, the one I'm talking about, the new one. He a rookie. He played for the Saints or he played for? Who he played for?
McMillan?
For the Texans.
Jaden Higgins.
It's starting to be a Mike Evans mode, if you know that tall, lanky dude, great hands, can use his body to box you out. It's starting to beat them receivers because Drake London is basically a baby Mike Evans. Though he's literally baby Mike Evans.
I just think that
the reason I got his prime like officially over theirs is because Mike Evans' prime has been the same. He's still like I ain't gonna say he's still in his prime because he's gonna retire because he got his bowl and shit. But like this is the end of his prime. Like his prime is just ending like now. Like you're gonna see that end in like this year, next year. Bro, the longevity.
But the thing is, you're explaining
it back to back.
Yugen, no, let me tell you though. Look, Yugen, you're explaining to us why a all-time case, Mike Evans will have a better case than Odell because he played longer. Odell had injuries. Their best, Mike Evans at his best versus Odell Beckham at his best. If you take Mike Evans, I will put you in the hospital. Like you would need to go to a hospital.
And can we put the list back up real quick, Donnie? Let's because I think it's so easy to get rid of one. Let's be really nasty because your biggest thing are primes. How about this? Only keep 3.
Only keep. Oh god damn! Me personally, cool. And the beat, bada bing, right? Right.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
And we talking about prime. So we talking about prime for prime. The best of him.
If I can only keep 3, I will keep AB.
If you can only keep 3.
If I look, dude,
yeah. Only keep 3.
I'm a. Hold on. It's easy. Hold on. You can hold on. Real quick. Hold on. You can hold on.
Larry Fitzgerald.
You can hold on. Real quick. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on. We gonna go on the list. We can go to you. If this is me,
somebody got to be out that you gonna want to get rid of.
If I keep my 3, it's either I'm going AB, I'm going Calvin, and then next it's Julio or Larry.
No, it's Julio.
I respect that.
Yeah, as much as I hate how y'all hype Julio up, I gotta go Julio, Calvin. And because here's my thing, I don't want the same receiver, so I'm gonna go Julio, Calvin, and I gotta go. And I'm going Odell.
Huh? Wait, whoa.
I'm going Odell.
So you said Julio? You think? Wait,
no, he just chose the receivers he wants, not in their primes.
Yeah, I'm just talking about all.
No, prime for prime. I'm saying that prime for prime mean if I can get this like that bottle of him.
Odell over AB?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Whoa. Hey, y'all know Odell someday will be on this show. I know he might.
The hands, the yak,
No cap,
all that.
bro.
Okay, well, you need to elaborate.
You got to elaborate some more on that.
Because what is that to AB?
I agree, JJ.
Oh yeah, so here's my thing. I think here's my thing about them two, right? We going 1 for 1, right? 1 for 1. 1 for 1, right? Okay. Hands for hands, I'm going Odell, right? Right. Now, I think as a quarterback, if I'm a quarterback, and we talking about prime, the best of, you giving me Odell's yak, Odell's speed, Odell's deep threat ability, Odell's hands. I want that. Like, I want that. I love how much of a route technician that AB is. I love that AB does have the yak. I love the AB, but I think that Odell does it in a more dominant way in the sense of this. We're talking about jump balls and things of that nature. I feel like you can get more out of him. Again, mind you, this is prime for prime. So I'm going to get prime for prime. I'm going to get damn near 1,600 yards every year out of Odell. But I'm going to also get 12 to 15 TDs and 90 to 100 catches.
I don't think Odell's ever had 1,600 yards, though. I don't think he's ever had a 1,600 yard season.
I mean, he did.
He did.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
And
But Odell,
I don't think he ever had 1,600 yards.
15. Yeah,
And Odell's best.
Hey, but
season
Odell
in the
had. But you
NFL,
got to think though. Odell's
best
1,300.
season in the NFL. He went to the playoffs and had 2 catches, 4 drops, and played like Dookie in his prime.
He was literally almost a Super Bowl MVP. You tripping. If he don't get hurt, he's a Super Bowl MVP in that Rams Super Bowl. You're nasty. You're nasty. He's a Super Bowl MVP, dog. He was, dog. You're nasty.
The best year of Odell.
One time
The best year of Odell Beckham. Talking about Paul. The best year of Odell Beckham is when he went for 1,300 yards in 12 games. What are you talking about?
What year was that?
His rookie season.
That was his rookie year.
1,300 yards. No, that was his rookie season.
But the next year he went for 1450, only played 14 games. And went for how many touchdowns? 13 touchdowns?
T.Y. Hilton led the league in yards, and they played the same amount of games.
I don't give a fuck. And then T.Y. Hilton will never come close to Odell Beckham. Never.
He's a better deep threat than Odell is.
Huh?
Yeah, come on. You
done lost your fucking mind.
What year did Odell?
Lost your mind.
Deshaun Jackson and T.Y. some of the best deep threats of the last 15 years.
And you know, Trent, I value your ability to give. I value your ability to catch in the red zone more than anything. I need touchdowns. You niggas love yards. I love touchdowns. I give you if you give me 1,500 yards, 600 yards, 15 touchdowns, I'll take that over 1,800 yards and 9 touchdowns any day of the week.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Early, but
any day.
He got touchdowns. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah. AB do got touchdowns.
This isn't this isn't Julio versus T.O. where it's like.
But mind you, we talking about I'm talking about in a vacuum.
Yeah, we know who better.
I can do ever. Here's my biggest thing too, right? In a vacuum, I believe that even my quarterback, my quarterback can put the ball places because of Odell's athleticism, where it might not be the most accurate, but Odell can save them too. That's another thing that I love about Odell, where it's some balls you can throw to Odell that you might not be able to throw to AB, where he gonna catch them, whether it's one-handed, sideline, going crazy, just extension. We talking about his reach, all that. Where AB was more of an in-tight receiver. Great at that though.
You don't think AB can make every catch Odell can make?
No.
I'm not gonna lie. He's not making those one-handed catches.
He don't.
No.
Bro, y'all gotta watch AB.
A lot of these out of range bad throw balls that he makes, he can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, young.
He can make those. AB
so I don't have to have the best quarterback to do that. That matters to me too.
Big Ben was good, but it's not like Big Ben was just his accuracy demon. Big Ben was just throwing it up.
They was in a similar situation for real.
No, I wouldn't say that. But
quarterback wise, Eli Manning.
I wouldn't say that. But
no, Big Ben had way more around him. Don't be nasty.
I'm not saying like Big Ben wasn't this marksman of a thrower. Like he wasn't a ball placement guy. He was I'm just gonna get it to my guy and let it rock.
Big Ben gonna throw that shit at your head, and you gotta go get it.
If Eli Manning plays for I know how I do hypotheticals. I don't care how y'all feel about it. If Eli Manning plays for the Steelers, he beats Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl.
I mean, Big Ben would have won it for Rashad Mendenhall and fumble.
Yeah, whatever.
Hold on. Number one, we got 110 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. But Matt, my dog, been a minute, bro. How you feeling?
Bro, yeah, I'm feeling good.
I'm surprised for the top 3 primes, none of y'all picked Larry Fitz though.
Hold on, we gonna get to that. Hold on.
So we talking about just prime for prime.
How long?
Larry don't give me more than Calvin or AB give me.
So
Like-
look, though, Matt, we've been talking about.
Calvin number one
I mean, not
for
Eddie,
sure.
but
Calvin,
Julio.
He should make
Niggas
everybody
think
list.
Jordy Nelson's a better deep threat than Odell Beckham. Wow.
Jordy Nelson up there though.
That's
Same
just
way,
racist.
toe for toe. Y'all don't watch enough film, but Donald Driver might be a top 5 to 7 rack nigga, yak nigga all time. Donald Driver never went down, dog. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta put the film on
Donald
him.
Driver's nice. Top 7?
We talking about just yak, nigga. Go bring the film on Donald Driver yak. It was a problem, bro. He was not going down, dog.
This Jordy Nelson better than Odell gimmick is shameless. But Matt, let me show this to you because we were just talking about for everybody else. So if you had to pick one,
Mike Evans.
Damn. Okay. Now choose your best 3, and the rest got to go.
Best 3. Like just in their prime, there's Calvin, there's AB, and Julio.
So you said
I don't see why that's so hard.
You said Calvin, AB, Julio?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not crazy. It's not crazy at all.
Yeah. And it's tough because like Odell and Fitz right there.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, but if like,
here's my thing about why I like to get rid of only keep 3 because
Why
you
is
gonna get
Mike
rid of somebody
Evans
that
here?
gonna argue. Everybody gonna have the same 3. I'm going with what I want. Y'all go. You can argue how you want, but when you gotta pick 3, it's gonna hurt some people's heart because y'all know I love Andre, but I just can't take him over. I can't take him over some of these guys.
So wait. Okay. I have to ask you something because this shit just popped up in my mind, and I don't want to make this debate with you because now you're losing me. Nah. Turn your camera back on, man. Nah, man. Nah. I caught you. You just got caught. How can you say?
Oh my god!
So early, how can you say Andre Johnson is nah? It's crazy. No.
What happened? Where'd he go?
I just
you JJ, you know I'm about to go, right? Because there's no way he's picking Julio in these prime talks, and he's saying Andre Johnson's better than Julio. Nah. Yo, come back. Nah, this is crazy.
Oh my god.
Nah, sad. It's not. He just pull a Houdini.
Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, and OBJ. Is he not sick?
Yo,
he's sick.
No, but Young, just think about this.
No, he's sick because we argued for 3 weeks. He had Andre Johnson is better, and Andre Johnson is sitting right here on the screen.
No, early.
I had to hit niggas with the Homer Simpson in the bushes. Wait a minute.
Nah, so early. Now you gotta explain this. How in this prime for prime shit, when Julio Jones and Andre Johnson is in the picture, and mind you, Julio prime was for 7-8 years. How are you saying Andre Johnson is better than Julio, but in this prime for prime talk, you got Julio over Andre Johnson? How does that work?
Look, man, I'm afraid this is my biggest fear. Okay, I'm afraid Andre Johnson don't know what it look like to catch a pass from a legit quarterback, man. I don't know. I might have a good quarterback. He might know what to do with it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo,
I need that. I ain't gonna lie. I need that Julio yak. I ain't gonna lie. That Julio yak, it's gonna do something for me.
What you said?
I never said Andre had better yak than Julio, but that Julio yak is gonna do something for me.
But early, come on, bro. You were just saying Andre Johnson was better than bro.
He is better than bro, but I'm just saying that Julio. Listen. Wait a minute. Sometimes your flavor. Listen. Wait a minute. Hold up. Listen. This is what happens. Sometimes you make a mistake, right? And then what happened was when you come back, I think you know what it was. My camera was blurry. And I couldn't see Andre at first. Originally, it was blurry. My eye was leaking. I didn't see it was Andre over there. I thought that was I didn't see who that was over there. I thought you had Dez up there twice. I didn't know who that was. I couldn't see him.
Yeah, you got it. So look though. So Donnie.
Yeah. So Andre, Calvin, Odell. My bad.
You sad as fuck. So Donnie, who are the 3 that you're taking?
I'll be a little bit different.
No, you gotta be different.
Well, I'll be different, and I won't choose the 3 overall best because I think most of us would probably agree on the 3 best. Maybe one here and there different. I mean, maybe you could argue these are the 3 best, but if I could choose 3, starting at the X, I would definitely take Julio. I think you could argue he's the greatest X receiver of all time. I throw AB in the slot. I definitely want him up against those slot corners. He's not going to get a lot of press coverage, anything like that. He's going to be out there doing a lot of stuff underneath, also stretching the field.
Donnie, that's why the fans don't like you. What you mean you can argue Julio is the greatest X receiver of all time? What are you talking about?
Because of his size, the way that he can win at the catch point while also having the ability to do those breaking routes.
Is he a better X receiver than Larry, or is he a better X receiver? I'm sorry. Is he a better X receiver than Randy or Calvin?
Yes.
No.
Well, no.
Yes.
So how is he?
Randy.
Hold on, Donnie. If he's not better than him,
I said one of the best. Why are we freaking?
Is he a better X receiver than Terrell Owens?
No, Donnie.
Did I not say he is
arguably the greatest? He has no argument.
Literally said you can argue.
No, he's better than Calvin.
He has no argument.
Okay, then let me rephrase. He's one of the best.
Hold on, watch this, right? Hold on, okay, hold on. Let's go.
That's what I thought I said. I was a little
JJ, you never got to get this off on the plug. Right. You never got to get this off on the plug.
Yeah, that's my bad.
So nobody interrupt early. I know you about to make a crazy face. JJ, tell the people why you got Julio over T.O.
Bro, I already told you.
You live in Atlanta. That's it.
It has nothing to do with anything like that, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. You know, if we're talking about, if you want to argue, you know, longevity or whatever, that's cool and all. But you know, I factor in both skill set, longevity, and and production all this in one. You know, factor all that in. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When it comes to talking about Julio Jones and stuff like that, him and T.O. are very relative when it comes to, being jump ball receivers, being able to be elite deep threats, having amazing hands and stuff like that. The thing that Julio has over him by, a good margin is the fact that he can go and break in and out, in short, intermediate, and in deep routes.
T.O. can run routes, though, very well.
Not to the level of Julio Jones. And so that's why I got him over a guy like Terrell Owens. You know what I'm saying? Peak for peak.
Just had to ask.
I'll give you. No, I won't give you route running because that's how we get nasty. I'll give you hands. He got better hands than T.O. But deep threat, no. Yak, no.
Nah,
Physicality as a receiver, we talking about off the line, no. Release, no.
You literally cannot say no. I'm not gonna lie.
Release, no. Red zone threat, hell no.
You cannot say no.
Hello.
I can't say no.
Hold on, let me read this.
No, bro, hold on. Before you get to that, because that's a whole nother segment. Wait, but let him go.
Yeah, we'll Trent, hold on to that till we get to the running back part.
You cannot say that. I'm just gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. I tell you this much, JJ.
What?
I respect you for standing on 10 toes because I ain't gonna lie. The moment niggas question Donnie, he moved off his block so fast. That nigga got Donnie off the block fast. You fighting him, but I'm on with you. When we looking at toe for toe as a receiver, he ain't better than him. No, you're not.
Wait, what happened?
Why?
Again, I give you hands. That is literally all I'm giving you.
Okay.
I don't think you understand how great of a route runner T.O. actually was.
He was, but he's not Julio.
He's not Julio.
Okay, cool. Give him route running since we want to be like that, even though I don't trust that young side. Route running and hands, what else does he do better?
You can say they're comparable as defense. I take Julio once again. The only thing that T.O. has,
he's a better deep threat than T.O.
The only thing that T.O. has over him 100% is specifically the statistic of touchdowns, not being better in the red zone either. Specifically,
you sure about that?
Scoring in the red zone. That's all he has over him.
Are you sure about that?
Prove that? Because at the end of the day, Julio is one of the most bracketed receivers of all time in the red zone. Of all time. Anytime Julio Jones is even in the red zone, they will not even allow him to face two people.
I ain't gonna lie. I can literally name teams that Terrell Owens played for where there wasn't no legit number 2 on the other side, and he still was giving you 10 touchdowns or more a season. So I don't understand that.
So aside from what Roddy White, I guess the Falcons had legit number 2s until 2018.
Hey, Harry Douglas wasn't bad. Y'all be shitting on him, but he wasn't bad.
Bro, if you said Roddy White,
he wasn't bad.
I would have let you, Roddy White would have been nice, but Harry Douglas, come on.
Hey man, he wasn't bad. But what we doing? Okay, we go T.O. He had nothing in Philly. He had J.J. Stokes because nigga only had like 1 year of Jerry. Y'all be trying to bring that shit up. He had J.J. Stokes over there in 49ers with what's my man name that played quarterback over there that was balding? What is his name? That played for the Eagles too. What's the quarterback name that played for the San Francisco? Oh, Jeff Garcia. What Jeff Garcia? When he went to Dallas, he had, I think by the time Miles Austin got good, he might not be good. I know Patrick Creighton was his number 2 over there, and none of you niggas know who Patrick Creighton is.
But early,
and Terry Glenn.
What's the point of bringing up 2 bad wide receiver rooms when I'm comparing them as receivers?
Because you're saying about bracketed, you think T.O. wasn't getting bracketed with the receiver help he had over there? T.O. was the best receiver on every team he played on.
It's literally a known.
Even when he played with Chad, he was the better receiver that year.
It is a known fact it's not to the level of Julio Jones. There is not. It's literally a fact. Like there's nothing. I'm not arguing.
I will give you this. I'm not gonna hold you. I will give you this.
I woke up feeling like this. It is a known fact.
I will give you this.
Is one of the most
this
receivers ever in the sport of the NFL.
I will give you this. I do believe that this much one. I think low key, like even when it came to bracketing receivers, especially that gunner shit they was doing. That y'all receivers at that time, dog, they was not doing that shit. Like I had never seen somebody do a gunner position like how they did with Julio and Calvin Johnson. Like the way they were bracketing receivers in like the 2010s was different. I'm gonna lie to you. Like you right about that. They was different. They was not doing that for receivers back in the 90s and early 2000s. Like that became like even they weren't even doing that really versus Randy. Like I don't know where that came from, but that bracket shit was like a new thing that they was really doing heavy to a point. Like I said in the red zone they was doing gunner shit sometimes.
That receiver that we're talking about right now.
Fangio, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That they were doing triangles around receivers in the 2010s. Yeah, so like I give you that with the times, but again, that don't stop Julio from being unproductive in the red zone versus T.O.
That literally does.
So then why did Calvin have 81 touchdowns?
Calvin had 81 touchdowns. For one, it count for one. For one, that's why the one thing I'll give Calvin when you're 6'5", 240, and all you're doing is running goal line fades. Three people, they had literally lined up two people on the line against him at the 50-yard line. It don't matter what you do. You're not doing that against Calvin Johnson. I'm just going to be honest. You're not.
Okay, but Julio was 6'3", 6'4", 230. What's the problem?
He's not Calvin Johnson in the red zone.
The same way. You're right. The same way. Julio's not T.O. in the red zone.
Quarterback. That's my reason. A true gunslinger quarterback.
Same way T.O. is not. I mean, Julio is not T.O. in the red zone. I can say the same argument.
T.O. was not doing the bro. He was not facing the coverages that neither one of the receivers you just named are doing.
I want to figure out because I just compared. I just compared Calvin and Julio.
Yeah,
and you said Calvin was better in the red zone, right?
Calvin's better than both of them in the red zone.
Do you think the coverage that Calvin had on him versus the coverage that Julio had on him was different, or do you think one was better?
Calvin in that area is a different beast. He is an anomaly in that.
That's
in that area.
And I think that's and so we can keep it pushing. I think that's what JJ is saying earlier because Calvin in the same
Julio Jones
being the coverage just like Julio, but he was still converting. T.O. and then 2000 wasn't seeing that at all. That's what he's saying.
He's not Calvin Johnson.
That's what he's saying. But let me keep this pushing because I want to
you a sellout.
I
say this because he had Matt Stafford and he's just gonna throw it up no matter what.
And that's true too. But I'm not gonna use it as a cop out because then they're gonna start. I'm gonna say this, young people always whenever you start saying that, then people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's why his touchdown numbers inflated because Matt Stafford just look down there and just throw it up. Don't matter."
You can't get mad at Matt Ryan for not audibling. And then
explain to me.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't get mad. I'll be one better.
People get mad about it, but then they're mad that Julio doesn't have.
And y'all let that man say Calvin was just doing fades. Y'all let him say Calvin was just doing fades. No one argue that nigga.
The fact of the matter is this, right? Julio's not scoring the touchdowns to Calvin Johnson in the red zone, right? But if Julio's drawing that much attention, guess what that does for the other receivers that people just love to gas up all of a sudden? Muhammad Sanu getting red zone touches. Taylor Gabriel getting red zone touches. Devontae Freeman punching it in. Tevin Coleman punching it in. So,
all right, how much? Kobe,
Austin Hooper too.
I just wanted somebody to explain to me the damn near 2,000-yard season with only like 5 touchdowns that Calvin Johnson has. That shit looks weird. In 2012, I want to say it was.
Oh yeah, when he had 1964 and he had 5 touchdowns.
He had 5 touchdowns. What the hell happened? I will say that's looking an outlier season when it comes to.
It is when it comes to touchdowns.
No, it is. He had like 16 the year before. That is.
Nigga, Julio had 18 and only had 8.
They said Calvin said he played hurt that whole year.
He played hurt that whole year.
Hey, I had the flu game, nigga. Shut up. Now that you, I had not your job.
Shut up. I'm just saying. Andre Johnson had 1,500 and he only had 3.
I want to get everybody's 3. So, Kobe, what's your 3? Who you taking? Like, you pick 3 and the rest of them gone.
I got the same 3, dog.
Everybody got the same 3. Anybody got any different?
Hey, let's take one.
My only difference is fitting.
Let's take one.
Calvin, Julio,
Calvin.
That's
my one.
Yeah, it's pretty easily Calvin actually.
Pretty easily. Ooh.
Pretty easily.
Yeah, I think so. I think
I see why. So the running backs for the Lions had 16 touchdowns that year, and Matthew Stafford had 6 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns himself that year. So that might be why.
Yeah, 6 rushing touchdowns. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm taking Calvin on. But before Donnie, I need you to pull up the running backs one. So before we get to running backs, let me read this bullshit super chat. But I appreciate you, Jeremiah.
Someone said D-Hop. That's crazy.
I appreciate you sending it. But you talking some bullshit.
D-Hop don't do nothing greater than the other guy. That's what it is.
Let me bring these multiple because you said Eli Manning is not better than Pete Matthew Stafford. I agree.
Cook.
Max.
I agree. He said spin back. Julio better than your favorite receiver. Yeah.
It's not
AP
true.
is one of the most overrated running backs of all time in NFL history. He's not better than LT Eric.
Yeah. He better than Walter Payton.
And Barry
he not better than Barry Sanders, ED, or LT. The rest of them he better than. Them three he not better than. He not better than LT, ED, or Barry Sanders. He's a better version of Walter Payton. You niggas didn't see Walter Payton. Stop bringing his name up. Y'all didn't see that old ass nigga.
Y'all gonna make me. Y'all really gonna make me the old head hater. But y'all niggas that be bringing up Walter Payton, my nigga. That's
Adrian Peterson is a better version of him.
Like nigga, like shut the fuck. Like y'all didn't shut. Y'all don't even. Y'all barely watch niggas now. Y'all trying to talk to me about a nigga who played in the 70s, bro. Shut the fuck up.
I will say this, man. Someone been watching TikTok lives, man, because they hitting you with the AP talk, boy.
Yeah,
you remember what he
AB.
said earlier?
Yeah, nigga, you top 3. But Walter Payton, Eric Dickinson, LT, Claire P. You're a dick.
AP ain't fucking with ED, Barry, or LT. That's it. The rest of the niggas he compete with.
I just want to know, like, what is Walter Payton better at than Adrian Peterson?
No, because it's the legacy. It's the sweetness.
It's the legacy. It's sweetness.
Not
to mention, hey, we pulled up some of that Earl Campbell film in them 70s. Them corners was $165, nigga. Them linebackers were 212, 219, nigga.
I'm telling you, this is
little
what
ass boys.
Matt, I'm telling you, this is what it is.
Had a good football life on NFL Network, though.
Exactly. It's the NFL Network. The elite.
You got the story real good.
It's the Jerry
running the hills and shit.
Yeah, running the hills, the Jerry curl. Yeah, bro, it's that, my man. Like,
the football life was tough.
Not chatting in my ear about Walter Payton, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be getting that Walter Payton shit off. Like, no.
I mean, got that shit. Got the game. Fuck no. But hold on, let me rank these route runners in order. AB, Odell and Diggs. Mine is AB, Odell, Diggs.
Diggs, Odell. I think AB, Diggs, Odell. Diggs is better route runner than Odell.
That's the order.
You can make an argument for Diggs. I'm not gonna lie to but I think it's in order.
You said, Khalil, you said the real football pushback. I don't think there's like, as a runner of football, I don't think there's nothing you're gonna try to tell me that Walter Payton is better than Adrian Peterson.
No,
I just think people maybe you just don't like AP. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, Khalil.
Not better vision, not better open field. He's not more powerful, not a better red zone threat. He might catch the ball better, but he wasn't good at that.
I'll put it like this: when it came to Walter Payton, Walter Payton obviously he's a good receiving back, but realistically, Khalil, I've never heard like some real football shit on why Walter Payton is better than somebody like LT. I've never heard it. Never heard it. Because when I said Walter Payton wasn't better than LT 2-3 years ago, niggas were trying to kill me, which I don't know why. So I don't know why. Niggas make it seem like they watch Walter Payton or something like they got his shit. Y'all don't got his tape. I don't.
I mean, like, no, I have seen a couple Walter Payton games. Just comparing him to like Adrian Peterson, like he does the same things. Like the running styles are similar. It's just Adrian Peterson is just a bigger and stronger version. Like he's just a more modern version, and so by default,
they are very similar as running back. He's the AP's the souped up version of Walter Payton. Walter Payton got better moves.
Yo, this shit buzzwords. Nigga just saying anything. He had better moves than AP. In terms of what?
In the 70s, they had never.
Yeah, he has better.
I ain't gonna lie. Other than probably Barry Sanders, it wasn't really no running backs that had the elusiveness.
Early
all power backs.
Early your phone.
Marshall Faulk used to get kind of jiggy with it, but that was about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that wasn't the way they played football.
But Donnie, you can put speaking of the running backs, we did the wide receivers. Now let's do the running backs. So I can bring early up.
But yeah, I'm saying other than Barry Sanders, niggas wasn't even elusive back then. All them niggas was even like ED was one cut by.
I'm gonna go first.
This is
you got to keep 3.
We're setting him up for failure.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question.
We're setting him up for slander.
I'm gonna pick my 3. I'm gonna answer the question plus pick my 3. Right. Number 1, who got to go? I'm sorry, Frank Gore, you got to go.
Don't apologize.
Okay. You will get rid of them one by one and keep your 3 back. Do that.
No. Oh wait. What you mean?
Like keep your 3 by getting rid of the 7.
Yeah.
And go order who you getting rid of first.
Early. I'm answering the question first that is showing here.
Oh, then doing top 3. I bet.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna get the 3. So I would say, what's his name? Frank Gore got to go. I don't think he's better than none of these running backs in their prime. Like literally none.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not the biggest fan of Le'Veon Bell, but okay, I'm not tripping.
I gotta be. And chill. But my 3 though is probably AP, LT, and then it would just I would probably say either between nigga like Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, or Shady. But I don't know who that 3 I need to pick. That last one is. It probably. I might go CJ2K, my 3rd one. I ain't gonna cap. Wait, hold on. How the fuck is me keeping Arian Foster biased? What correlation do I have to Arian Foster?
Are you like atheist or something?
I'm not even a Texans fan.
That's so weird, bro. Because I'm gonna lie, like I thought you niggas was gonna overlook Adrian Foster. I appreciate the love he get because niggas know he was real. Smoothest runner I bet. He's the smoothest nigga on this list right now, dog. He's
Houston,
so smooth.
elite vision, elite.
He was so smooth, bro.
He was so
smooth.
Zone runner.
Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
Balance,
bias. That's funny.
So
balance, cuts. He was so elite. He was so
Donnie,
and he might have the best vision on this list.
Answer the question first.
I'm not gonna go that far. That was crazy.
Donnie. So look, Donnie, answer the question first, and then pick your top 3.
Hold on, I gotta look at it.
Oh, your shit was lagging. Yeah,
you good?
Yeah, you straight.
Okay. By Frank Gore, and then the 3 I'm keeping AP, LT, and then I think I'd probably take Derrick as my 3rd.
Okay, Kobe.
Yeah, Frank Gore gotta go. AP, LT.
Yeah, ain't shit.
Man, nigga.
Wait, Trent, where can I see this list? Sorry.
I'm going.
Oh, you can't see it?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I can text you again.
Yeah, it's a text on the list. But
I love CJ2K though. But I'm gonna go Derrick.
And mind you, this is Chad. This is a prime for prime. Like who basically, bro. Like, come on, bro. Just don't bring in no longevity. Come on. Who would you rather have in their best?
Is anybody gonna do anything different than that though?
Oh, I
am.
I don't.
Okay, all right.
I think we have to do people young. Who you got?
I don't think Derrick has an argument for their top 3. To be honest, that's just me.
Oh, okay.
Cut Frank Gore. I don't think.
Not an argument.
I don't think he's better than Shady McCoy. I don't even think it's.
Which is not. Wait,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it's. I think he does one thing better than Shady McCoy. That's run with.
I understand where.
I mean, you can argue it. Yeah, you can argue it, but like.
So look,
mind y'all, only 3 niggas on this list have 2K, and Derrick Henry one of them. But God bless you.
If that's what you're gonna do, then the list.
Here's my problem with this already.
Change the other 3.
You don't think Derrick Henry a better running back?
There's 3 of them,
right? Fine.
I ain't gonna lie, 6'4", 240, and can give you an 80-yard run. A lot of these niggas can't do that.
You can like Shady, you can like LaShawn over him, right? I understand that because he's a you look at him and you think he runs the ball like it just looks better or whatever. I don't care how
it looks better. Better the attributes of running back. Derrick does one thing better.
Regardless,
it's the biggest thing though. It's
the biggest thing.
It's the biggest thing.
What is the biggest thing?
He runs the ball better than.
I don't think he runs the ball better than LaShawn McCoy. I think he breaks tackles better, and I think that's actually really close. To be honest with you, y'all. I think it's the Derrick Henry isn't trucking people. I hope y'all understand that.
Do you think Steven Jackson is close to Derrick Henry?
I think Steven Jackson. We've talked about this. His skill set is. Well, again, if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. But if that's the case,
nigga, his truck is his stiff arm. He's lift grown man up with that stiff arm.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking that one thing away from him.
I need Lamar Jackson at it.
Not taking it away. It's great. It's all time great. Like all time great. Everything else is Shady McCoy. So everything else with that is Adrian Peterson. Everything else is LT. So what's the confusion?
Y'all got Shady, boys. Y'all
I get what he's saying. I ain't gonna lie.
If the same
okay.
Derrick stiff arm all of that better than Adrian Peterson.
But that's some baby Sanders right there, boy.
I'm going. Y'all bugging out. I'm going with you. Y'all, he ain't that. He ain't that. I'm going.
What else does he do better than Adrian Peterson?
Run north. Well, not Adrian Peterson. Shady. I'm still talking about Shady.
Oh, okay. Shady talking about Shady.
Run north.
There is no way you take Derrick Henry. If you're gonna do the Sean McCoy, no way you take Derrick Henry.
Overrated. He's not overrated because I think he has like.
I think
it's
Derrick
a real
Henry
question between him and CJ2K.
Derrick Henry is hitting the hole harder than dang near almost any running back ever.
But Frank Gore is doing that. I wouldn't say ever. Now that's again. I think y'all drag it.
Dang near any running back ever. That's what I said.
I think you guys are dragging.
On this list, he's the best one at hitting the hole. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pause.
What about Marshawn?
Marshawn, no.
He got some of the low key. He got some of the best vision on this list. Marshawn Lynch did. Don't let his little like ghetto.
You said Marshawn got some of the best what?
Some of the best vision.
He probably like.
I'm not gonna cap.
He might be bottom 3. No offense to him, and I love him. That is how great this list is.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
he don't got EP, Le'Veon, LT, Shady.
That's not even a straight on like Marshall.
Arian Boston might be top 3 on this list as far as vision.
My top 3. I'm going CJ2K, Marshawn, AP. I'm going with the top 3.
Marshawn over who?
I'm just going my top 3
over LaDainian Tomlinson.
See,
you got Marshawn Lynch over LT.
LaDainian Tomlinson, nice. He got hands. I just got a vendetta against LT because.
All right.
Look, I'm
we talking about prime for prime and talent for talent,
bro. LT one of the greatest. He one of the greatest. I'm gonna give him that.
And Marshawn Lynch can't hold his jockstrap.
Respectfully,
I don't know.
No.
No, he can't. He can't.
Respectfully, bro.
He can't.
Marshawn Lynch was consistent.
Wait, hold on.
Buffalo,
I got.
I'm sorry. So LT wasn't consistent.
Young Marshawn Lynch had to burn it.
This just popped in my mind. If Derrick Henry is better than Shady McCoy because he runs north and south better and he runs harder, why is he not better than Saquon Barkley?
Well, he is better than Saquon Barkley all the time right now.
But not player for player.
I'm talking about just as the players.
Well, yeah. Peak wise.
Why would he not be better than Saquon?
Because I ain't gonna lie, all the shit that Young was saying does apply to Saquon.
Because Saquon Barkley is literally 2025. Saquon Barkley is 2025 Jim Brown. That's really why. like. If you, I know you haven't seen Jim Brown, but if you want to know how great Jim Brown was, then watch Shady.
There's people who have come up here and said CMC was the best running back in the league, and Derrick Henry does those same 2 things and nothing else.
Well, wait.
I don't think we say he's the best, more so of him being the most complete back.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Hold on. When niggas was saying CMC was the best running back in the league, in all fairness, Saquon was still in New York, and he was still only playing like 4 games a year. This is the first time we've seen Saquon actually play like.
No, I'm talking. I agree. I'm speaking relative to Derrick Henry.
That point, like, it's
I'm saying relative.
Derrick Henry has been the best back in the league for a very long time.
That's my point. People think that.
Well, I don't know.
We talking about stint for stint. Like we ain't got to say right now, but we talking about Derrick Henry for like 5 or 6 years. It was just Derrick Henry and the other guys.
5 to 6.
I'm definitely not.
I don't know about those, Genki.
Early. I'm cool with you saying that because you also remain consistent. You have Derrick Henry in your top 3 in that echelon. That's cool. To me, perfect example like that. If you have Saquon this past year, you said was better than
4 years, right? 4 years.
People will say Saquon was better than Derrick Henry this past year.
Really, too.
I'm one of those people. Some people say the year before, CMC was the best running back in the league with Derrick Henry, who still was elite at running north and south and elite at stiff arming. So, like, you put that in this exact situation we're doing right now.
What?
These things apply to most of these guys. I don't see how.
But I think I think it's disingenuous to not have CMC on this list if we're just talking about primes. Because CMC on this list, like, would have a conversation. Not that I'm saying he's necessarily going to, you know what I'm saying, get somebody up out of there. But if you replace, what I'm saying is if you replaced CMC and Arian Foster on this list, nobody would think about it. Nobody would think twice about it.
But the thing is, though, but I agree with that.
No, you tripping. You ain't Arian Foster.
That's not shade.
Arian Foster part of my 3. I'm actually getting rid of Todd Gurley only because he destroyed me in high school, I'm keeping Arian Foster, LT, and Chris Johnson. That's my 3.
You keeping Arian? Okay, you got
Arian Foster, LT, and Chris Johnson. That's my 3.
You got bias because there's no way you actually think Arian Foster is better than AJ.
Yeah, you got it.
There's no way.
Better than who?
Adrian Peterson.
I just love Arian Foster's game.
Because I love Arian Foster. Arian Foster don't get the respect he deserves. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think respectfully, if CMC was on this list, his ass getting cut too.
Yeah, and I mean it's not going to change anything.
Respectfully, I think CMC. If we talk about just one of the top, like he's one of the worst on this list, and it's not a diss. But I think he is.
My point to that trade.
Respectfully, it's really 3 niggas on this list, like the actual 3 on this list, and the rest of these niggas don't even compete. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when we go LT, Derrick.
Am I bugging?
I'm glad that cut out because.
Am I bugging?
Wow, Young, you're crazy.
Yeah, you got to say something. That was about to be nasty.
Say that one more time.
Can y'all hear me?
He might have cut his own mic off before you finished saying it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I was saying it's 3 on this list, like Derrick Henry, AP, and LT. The rest of these niggas don't even like. It's some niggas on this list like Ladavion Bell and fucking
in their prime.
I love and Marshawn Lynch, and I love Marshawn.
In their prime,
you ain't touching these running backs.
But young. You know, Le'Veon Bell was that. Once you name the 3 though, like.
No, I'm not even arguing Le'Veon. I don't think he has an argument.
You're early. Ladavion Bell is crazy.
That was the point that he was making though. Like.
Wait, Young, do you think Le'Veon's better than Derrick Henry?
No, I don't think he's like as far as just the total package. No, I don't think. I think what Derrick does as a runner supersedes what Le'Veon does, which is the same argument. I think he's better than CMC. Like, I don't think they're the type of runners that even close to Derrick Henry. So if Derrick Henry, I think he is a better runner than Shady. I think Shady is a significantly better runner than Le'Veon and CMC. Okay. And as far as breaking tackles, it's the same thing. It's just different ways.
You think? I'm sorry. Why do you think that Sean McCoy is a better runner than CMC? Is it the way it looks?
No, I'm just saying it's a one. He is truly Derrick is a one trick pony. He truly is, and he's dominant at what he does.
And this is a hell of a trick, ain't it?
No, we value versatility in everything. Do we not?
I don't think y'all understand. When you look at Derrick Henry's numbers,
unless it's an anomaly, and I don't think Derrick is an anomaly as far as what he's doing. I don't.
When you look at Derrick Henry's numbers, this nigga has played 8 seasons. He has barely played, bro. The nigga has barely played, and it's like 12,000 yards already. That's ridiculous, bro.
Size, you don't think it's an anomaly?
I'm not talking about stats.
He's amazing, bro.
I see what you about to say.
That is a great run.
I see what you about to say.
Across.
I see what you about to say, but even then, there's been running backs in the past. There's still like Steven Jackson's still an anomaly though. Like they're both anomalies. Like
to be that big and move that nice.
He's still an anomaly.
I'm not disagreeing with. I'm saying it to say that we haven't seen anything like him. That's not what
I agree. Yeah,
that's what I meant by anomaly.
Well, if we being for real, we haven't seen anything like CMC. We haven't seen anything like CMC.
But also,
that's what I said.
But in terms of in the word Stone Cold, that's how a white man runs the ball. I ain't never seen a white boy get big like that.
If you want to
for real.
Early, if you want to come,
I don't even make white boys like that.
You never seen that highlights early.
If you want to talk about a white man running the football, okay, but we talking about the whole position of running backs. That's just not true.
Yeah, and we being for real. If you don't, it's gonna be because I don't know how long we'll see them at CMC. You're gonna explain CMC to your grandkids without showing them a picture, and they're just gonna assume he black. They just gonna assume. And when you show a picture, they're gonna be like, "He's what?"
I don't want this conversation to go left, but bro, that's exactly the reason why.
Drink more water. Saying exactly the person.
But there is all seriousness, there is a stigma against white quarterbacks and white running backs, like to where it's the reason why a lot of them don't get as much burn as they should. So CMC is an anomaly, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do y'all remember Brandon Jacobs?
Yeah, sure.
He was on my show.
What about BJ? What about him?
6'3", 6'4", 240, north and south. No, I get it. I'm just saying.
No, and Derrick Henry is the Terminator version of him.
But they could
Terminator version of him.
because he's the same size and faster and smoother.
Ability, bro. He gives you home run ability.
BJ didn't. Nigga, what you know about 6'3", 6'4", 240 and can give you an 80-yard run? And mind you, I saw him at the Wegmans in Columbia. He's a unit.
I played him. Derrick Henry go 99 yards.
Literally, dog.
I played him in high school.
And really will have niggas behind him that can't catch him. Striding.
He's going out stride.
And he'll stiff arm 4 people on the way.
Exactly.
This is my thing. I've seen more. That's what I'll say. I've seen more Derrick Henry types, like the level of Derrick Henry's, like just these bruisers at that abnormal size. Then I
haven't seen bruisers the size of D linemen. Like, what are you talking about, bro? The nigga the same size as Michael Parsons. What are you talking about? You haven't seen that, bro. You haven't seen that. It can run that fast and run that. And home run hits. Every big bruising back, bro, cannot run home runs. Every big bruising back. You can't name one that ran home runs.
Finish your point. Finish your point.
I don't think that there are any Shadys. I don't think we have. There's not even close to that kind of running back. There's not even that close.
I mean, Barry Sanders.
Yeah,
that's it.
You said it wasn't none, though, Young.
And Saquon.
There is no Derrick Henrys, Young. There are no Derrick Henrys. Not one. There's not one Derrick Henry. You name another nigga 6'3", 240, 250, and can literally give you an 80-yard run to the house. You name him.
Steven Jackson.
But like, if they're in the 1%,
yeah, Steven Jackson cannot give you home runs the way Derrick Henry could.
If they're in the
love me some Steve Jackson.
But like, if they're in the 1%,
if you want to be honest, he had better vision than Derrick Henry, and he can move better than Derrick Henry.
Hey, JJ, how you be saying, JJ? What vision look like? What you mean by vision?
If they're in the 1%, like, they're still anomalies at the end of the day.
No, I said that's cool. I'm just saying there's more of that type of running back than the Shadys that I've watched. That's
fair.
All right, but look, though.
Who would be the Shady? The one you're talking about comparing to Shady is the best running back ever, and Saquon, who is a supersized
the longest run that Steven Jackson ever ran for is 55 yards. It's not the same, y'all. It ain't the same.
Yards has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
What about CJ?
If you are breaking a 55-yard, if you can break a 55-yard run, what makes you cannot break an 80-yard run? Somebody explain that to me.
The fuck you mean? You literally didn't break the extra 30
99, bro. He has the longest run in NFL history, and he's 6'4", 240 pounds. 99 yards is way different than 55 yards, y'all.
Okay, here's a question. Josh Allen has a 99 yard.
He did stand on 80, though, Young. He did stand on 89 yards. 80 yards.
Does Steven Jackson not have... Trent, I'm gonna ask you.
But mind you,
Steven Jackson not have. So Steven Jackson doesn't have.
He has a 99-yard run.
Trent.
He has a 99-yard run. Derrick Henry.
But early, do you remember that 99-yard run? With that 90-yard run, it wasn't just him breaking out running. He was breaking tackles. He stiff armed people. It wasn't just like, oh, he outran everybody because he's so fast and so big he is. That's not what happened.
Okay.
Y'all are going strictly off of just y'all are looking at a number.
But that 80-yard run was literally one cut. I'm gone.
It wasn't one cut and he's gone. That wasn't
true. That's not true early. That's not true.
That's Miles Jack to the ground.
That's why I said.
I don't care.
You threw Miles Jack to the ground.
I don't know.
I'm talking about the ability to do it.
It is more. I will say though, that shit was impressive as fuck.
It was impressive. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah, that shit was impressive. It probably is more impressive. And it was
true. Great.
That's why I
said
a
99-yard run is
most backs. Mind you, most backs like Derrick Henry are those bruiser backs that got to give you get them niggas 350 carries all the time. Like it's different.
Yo, it's hard to get a long run. The longest run of Bijan is 38 yards.
I'm not downplaying it. This is the thing, Trent. They said there's no running backs that are striking out and breaking 99-yard runs 6'3" that can run fast. That's not Derrick Henry's runs ever on these.
But even with that, still being able to stiff arm somebody and still be able to pick your speed back up at 6'4", 240 is a pride.
And Steven Jackson can do it. That's what I'm saying. The ability
he could, bro. Can y'all please stop doing that? I love Steve Jack. Do not do that just to downplay a nigga. Y'all gonna make me go to nigga that I love again, and I'm not gonna do it again.
I'm not downplaying. I'm just saying.
You are downplaying Steven Jackson compared to Derrick Henry. It ain't the same, bro.
He did. Like that run, the run he did against versus Bucks was one cut.
And I ain't gonna lie. The nigga had like 10 yards the whole game before that joint. He broke that joint in like the third quarter.
Didn't he have the same shit?
And my question to y'all is, do y'all think Do y'all think Steven Jackson does not have that ability to do that? That's what I'm asking.
he doesn't.
Nah.
And I love Steven Jackson.
And
I love Steven Jackson, bro. He's not doing that, bro. Steven used to get tired after 20, 30 yards, bro.
Just because, again, this is my point. Just because he didn't do it doesn't mean he can't do it. That's not.
Not to mention, you know how Derrick Henry is so big. Mind you, Steven Jackson was 6'2", but Derrick Henry is so big, bro. Like, dog, he looks like a fucking D lineman, bro.
Nah, Steven Jackson really looks like.
No, Steven Jackson.
He literally used to call. What was his nickname? Steven Jackson.
I forgot his nickname. Steven Jackson was big as hell early. He's really just as
I know he was 6'2", 240. I know Steven Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Both armbands on the elbows. Steven was my man. Steven's he's a better receiving back than Derrick Henry for sure. He was great to be a big back to receive like that.
No, I feel like this. Steven, what's his name? That nigga Steven. So Steven, what's his name? Steven don't have to. He don't, because at the end of the day, I agree with you. I agree with you saying though, young, but he still had to show it, and he never had an 80-yard run. So
his longest run was 59.
So you want to say, Steven Jackson doesn't have the home run ability like Derrick Henry. I don't have a problem with that. Would I still rather have Steven Jackson? Me personally, I would.
No.
What if somebody said Derrick Henry? I'm not tripping about it. That nigga Steven.
I agree with that. I mostly, even though we got sidetracked, it was to the point of the way y'all are valuing this one cut north-south.
Not to mention, Steven Jackson played 12 years and got 69 touchdowns. Please stop it.
You are so.
Derrick Henry to play 9 years and got 110 touchdowns.
Stop watching shit.
I love a red zone nigga. That's how you win games, Trent.
You got
how you win games.
On the
Scoring points is how you win games.
I don't know. I think it's okay for somebody to value an anomaly in a running back.
Yeah, that's why I've got a problem with
it. They value an anomaly in a receiver or something like that. If this was Steven Jackson.
I love Steven, bro. He only got 1 year having 10 touchdowns or more. Damn.
But it's the fact that we're talking about Derrick Henry running. It's not Steven Jackson. We're talking about Derrick Henry, the anomaly of anomalies at running back.
That's cool. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm talking about relative to Shady. I'm talking about relative to Shady McCoy, relative to Chris Johnson, two other anomalies of anomalies. Why would you not put Derrick Henry number one if that's what you value him at that?
Because you acting like that's what you like to harp on a point. You like to do this a lot.
No, because I'm trying to be consistent.
Hold on, no, wait. You try to make it seem like everything, like literally, if somebody is talking about something that's an outlier, it has to be fluid. If it's an outlier, it can't be fluid because it's out of the realm. It's not ever going to be fluid.
If you are an outlier, then you consistently should. If you are an outlier,
and Steven Jackson in his career has never averaged 5 yards a carry.
Early, hold on.
You should consistently be an outlier, transcendent. It shouldn't be like, oh, you're an outlier, but then nah, it's not an outlier. That's my point. Like, do you think Derrick Henry's an outlier?
Get that together, JJ.
Correct? You think that's what you think? You think Derrick Henry is an outlier runner?
At the running back position, he is an outlier.
So why would he? So what stops you from putting him number one? Is he the only outlier running back to you?
In NFL history? No.
When doing these rankings relative to the number, the people we had up
on the list.
Correct.
No, he's not the only outlier running back on the list.
Okay. So my point to this, when I first made my statement, I don't think Derrick has an argument. Because I think
I don't think LaShawn McCoy's an outlier. That's what
exactly. What's LaShawn McCoy's outlier?
So again, this is why I said, who has the vision anywhere close to LaShawn McCoy? You named two guys. Somebody else tell me.
You think LaShawn McCoy got better vision than Derrick Henry?
Yes.
So wait, time out.
Yeah.
Wait, what were folks saying about Derrick Henry's vision?
He definitely does.
When I was gone,
relative to LaShawn McCoy,
he said LaShawn McCoy has better vision than Derrick Henry.
Relative to LaShawn McCoy.
So wait, LaShawn McCoy has some of the best vision ever, cool. But Derrick Henry still has that literally sees every hole on the field. I'm about to sit here and make it seem like that's a gap.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying you're talking about an anomaly with Derrick Henry.
You're about to make me argue.
I'm saying.
But what makes LaShawn McCoy an anomaly? We just stated why Derrick Henry's an anomaly because of his size and his ability to steal home run at his size, which don't happen for nobody else in NFL history. What makes LaShawn an outlier? Like, what makes him an anomaly?
I just explained it. There are only two people who are even close with his vision. I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close.
There are 4 niggas on this board who have better vision than LaShawn McCoy. What are you talking about? There are 4 niggas on this board who have better vision than him.
I don't think it's close what it's.
I don't know about that.
AJ Foster has better vision than Sean McCoy.
No, he doesn't.
CJ2K do.
No.
Did Todd Gurley not have better vision than Sean McCoy? Did Todd Gurley not have better vision than Sean McCoy?
No. And that's another thing that I want to bring up. That's what I want to bring up. I'm not going to go down that, but you keep talking about outlier 6'2", 240. This Todd Gurley 6'2", 230, doing all the stuff that y'all asking, and then more. So
how do we get in this?
Now Todd, I told you Todd slept on, but
put that. Donnie, put that list back up. Where Donnie at? Damn it.
I'm gonna say this too.
Oh, Donnie,
I'm gonna go back to LaShawn McCoy.
I got a question for you.
Does LaShawn McCoy have better vision than LT?
JJ, I have a question for you. So
I need you to elaborate.
Derrick Henry 6'2", 6'3", 240, right? Hold on, let me finish. 6'2", 6'3", 240, right? And you said Todd's like 6'2", 240, doing the same things even more.
No, I'm not saying he's doing the same thing as Derrick Henry. I'm not ever
not.
going to say
What were you comparing?
like Derrick Henry.
What were you comparing, though?
I was
You
talking
compare
about
him to Steven Jackson.
all the other stuff that
okay.
I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this question.
So-
Because we've argued.
let's wrap this up so we can get to these divisions, man.
Can we wrap it up?
We've argued the Derrick Henry point, and like we can physically see what we're talking about when we talk about Derrick Henry. You keep talking about this anomaly that Shady is because of his vision. I need to understand how exactly do you measure that?
That's what I was going to say. Thank you. Okay,
Hey, JJ, when you was gone, I said, JJ, what about that vision niggas talking about? Tell me what that is.
Like we know how we measure. We know how we measure.
What is vision? Yeah, what is vision, young?
What is
The best vision I ever seen is Le'Veon Bell out of that list. I ain't gonna lie.
And Young, you can. I don't know how to say it. I hope I'm not butchering.
Yugen.
Okay. If we were talking about Le'Veon, or what did early call him, Davion? If we were talking about Le'Veon and you said
Davion,
I get it, but it was more. I would say patience more than vision.
Yeah.
I don't think Le'Veon has this elite but I think there's a distinct. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Le'Veon has elite top tier vision like Shady, because Le'Veon is a patient runner. Le'Veon,
where you think Shady at all time in vision?
Le'Veon waits to see what happens before and he reacts to it.
Where do you think LaShawn had all time in vision?
Let him answer the vision shit, man.
Shady's getting north and south.
Bro, damn. Hold on, young. Please, God damn, let him finish. Let him answer the vision shit.
This is what I think when people say Le'Veon's vision is elite. I agree with you. I think it's more patience in the sense of the way he runs. He lets everything unfold and he reacts to it. Like he's waiting on it to unfold, see how the line, what gaps they're stunting, all of that. So if I'm running into I'll say a B gap and they're stunting Le'Veon, when you got Derrick Henry, for example, if he's doing a B gap run, they stunting the B gap, he's getting stuffed. Correct. Because he's not going to, even if
but wouldn't that be vision though?
No,
if Le'Veon sees that they stunt the B gap and then cuts back, hits a backside hole.
This is my point. Again, let me finish the point. Le'Veon is waiting in the backfield. He sees it and reacts. Shady is running downhill, sees it, and still makes the move. And a lot of the time, there's a lot of backside.
Yeah, you on bullshit. You on bullshit. I knew you on bullshit.
People miss.
Hey, y'all think he's lying?
Yeah, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. If this is what y'all think about Shady, we need to just watch Shady because there's a lot of lying.
And then we can put in that 4 years of Aaron Foster, and I'm gonna show you what vision look like. I'm gonna show you what a vision look like. I'm gonna show you what a vision look like.
You tell me what vision is.
So here's my thing, because I think when you speak of vision, you speak as in somebody almost seeing a hole before it gets there, or predicting a hole.
I didn't get to finish the point, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. We'll go ahead and finish it then.
No, go ahead.
No, finish point.
Because even with a lot of the stuff I see with Shady as a wide zone runner, that's when vision is really zone scheme. A lot of his wide zone runs, Shady is peeling a lot of them backside. He can peel a lot of them backside. How do you do that? You have to be able to see it. I just watched Brees Hall. He's not the best. He's a good player. His vision is not even close. Derrick Henry, I think he sees a lot of this. I don't think he physically can do it. What a lot of the wind back type of run. Shady has the ability. He hits this way. His vision, he still can see backside. And if it's closed, he can even set it up and still make those backside cuts. That's some of the vision that I like to see.
I think the Shady elusiveness with his vision is what makes him.
I just want to go back to this point right here because I think this just ends it right here. If the difference is that one dude can go back and hit the hole versus the other dude not being able to. Not that he didn't.
That's not all of it. That's not all of it. But
what you just said, the words that literally left your mouth were that you said Derrick Henry sees it, but he's not able to go back and be able to do that, right? LeSean McCoy, cool. I'm not mad at that at all because, like I said, that's what makes a lot of running backs great. Unless you are a guy like Derrick Henry, a guy like a Steven Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Unless you are them, where that really don't matter, right? They're not cutting back, right? They're not cutting back like because but that didn't change the fact, like you just said. You acknowledged it. You fully admitted it with just now. That doesn't change the fact that he can see it, though. He sees it all.
No, he doesn't always see it relative to Shady either. I have seen Derrick Henry
and that's fine. So when you say one of
when I say Shady, when I just explained Shady McCoy has better vision than Derrick Henry, that's your answer. He does not always see it as much, as often, as frequently as LeSean
one-on-one vision too. Because if he still is great, that's elite vision.
So Young, let me ask you a question, Young. So Young. And so Young, his vision is predicated off his ability to find the hole with like his footwork.
Young, I want you to explain what vision is, and I give you the answer to what vision is.
So if you explain it like that, though, Young, why did his vision leave him in his older years?
Your answer is correct.
Whose vision left him in his older years? LeSean McCoy.
He got old, bro.
He got old.
You are disgusting as fuck. Stop.
Funny.
Go ahead, JJ. What's your question, JJ?
I said the way that you explain vision.
Hey, Frank Gore vision didn't leave him when he got old. I'm just saying.
Literally correct. You are literally correct. My point is that you then go and proceed, follow your statement by saying that Derrick Henry can still see. He has some of the best vision in the league right now, basically based off of what you were saying, even in his peak. Right, and in his peak, he at least can give you a little. He can give you a little like, oh, I'll shift this way, shift my body weight this way, so I can at least go back to this because I've seen it. We watched the tape already. I saw that jump. So my point is this: you can say someone got God tier vision, this right, I will not. I will
not everything, but go ahead. The argument for Shady wasn't just God tier vision, but go ahead.
I know. I'm just saying. Just listen, bro.
I'm listening.
You can argue God tier vision, right? Because that was one of the points. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with a dude talking about God tier vision when this dude still got elite vision. I'm just not doing that. Me personally, I'm not.
Then JJ, that's not the only part of Shady's game. Y'all are only harping on this. He's
not a one of one in anything. Derrick Henry is a one of one mode, nigga. That's what we mean. He's a one of one mode, nigga.
We didn't harp on this.
LeSean McCoy is not a one of one mode.
We didn't harp on this. We called Derrick Henry an anomaly and proved how you can see that he's an anomaly with his physical skill set. I then asked you because you said LeSean McCoy's vision made him an anomaly. I didn't harp on it. I just wanted you to. And you did.
Because mind you, you niggas don't know words. If you know what anomaly means, where is he at all time in vision? Does he have the greatest vision all time?
Top 3. Would y'all disagree? I mean, if y'all disagree, that's cool.
What are we arguing right now, bro?
I don't know. It's hard to argue vision, bro.
And also, when it comes to making people, that's not all it is.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just put it blatantly like this. When it comes to making people like this, bro, I'm gonna put it flat like this. If you're not Adrian Peterson or you're not LT, your jump cut. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Peak for peak, prime for prime. Your jump cut is not going over a dude that's 6'3", 240, busting through the hole, destroying dudes left and right. It's not.
Yes, again,
it's not.
You're just downplaying Shady McCoy. That's
not. That's kind of hard to judge, though.
Shady McCoy.
I ain't gonna lie though. But here's my thing though. If his vision was what you say it is, he would be even more productive.
We about to look, y'all. We about to get to the NFC North, but hold on.
Nigga, no!
JJ, no, JJ. You brought up LT and AP. His vision is right with me. That's all I'm saying.
And Barry Sanders.
Now, and Trent,
I want you right. JJ
and Marshall Faulk.
But hold on, pause. JJ, look at me. He was just watching it in the court.
As far as making people miss, what is Shady McCoy?
I don't care if you don't agree with me or not. I'm only speaking. I'm only yelling because I'm passionate about that. I don't care if you agree with me or not. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm just saying. When we're talking about running backs that can make people miss, where does Shady rank?
Oh, he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You could say he's number one.
Hey, he might top 2.
You could say he's number one.
He number two, only
JJ,
behind. He is number 2, only behind Barry Sanders. But that gap between them two is a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.
Okay, that's cool.
It's
That's
a
cool.
motherfucker.
But this is like, do y'all understand what y'all are saying? Y'all are saying Shady arguably has God tier make people miss ability.
No, Barry Sanders has God tier make people miss ability.
So does Shady.
It's really good. It's really
Okay,
good.
so I have a question. I have a follow-up question.
What does that matter?
If you have a God tier ability, is that not an anomaly?
Yeah.
All right, keep it moving. Because we just hyped up how great of an anomaly Derrick Henry is with his God tier ability.
At the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie, nobody else but you would fight for Shady this hard, bro. Not even except for Shady.
I mean, they're anomalies in different ways.
Shady probably thinks he's the GOAT.
Are they not? Is Derrick Henry not making people miss tackles regardless?
Bro,
like he is. Yeah,
we gonna be here. JJ, we gonna be here all day. Look, let's get
fuck that. Press the issue. Talk about it. You keep trying to drop this. I'm so serious.
Yeah, go ahead.
We keep moving past this. I'm not agreeing to disagree on this right now. I'm not gonna lie.
What is the issue?
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I see what JJ talking about. When we speak on Derrick Henry, even right as of right now, Derrick Henry gonna be a top 5 back of all time. You fighting Shady? It's just I don't know. It just feel weird.
Prime early. What you're talking about is irrelevant.
Feel weird.
What you're talking about is irrelevant. I think Derrick Henry has a better career than LaShawn McCoy. That's not what we're talking about. When you're talking all time.
But you know what's sad though? You know what's sad though? I'm not trying to be funny. As great as an elusive back Shady is, even today, Shady ain't that far removed from the NFL. It's niggas today who don't bring Shady up. Like niggas still bring Barry up when we talk. It's like niggas will bring Derrick Henry up for years to come.
That's a bot statement because there's people who still bring up Walter Payton and you just slandered him for the same reasons. Barry Sanders.
Don't nobody bring up Walter Payton now.
Cap.
That's a lie, bro.
But here's my thing though. When you bring up Walter, when you bring up Walter nowadays, niggas like every 8 of us on here will be like out of here with that. When you bring up Barry Sanders, all of us get quiet. We don't say nothing.
That's not true.
Ain't nothing conversation to have. You bring up Barry, we be like, yep.
Early, that's not true. There's some young people like me who still be trying to say, no, that's not true, bro. That's not true.
That's just niggas they get that Barry.
That's just not true. I'm not gonna lie. The point you brought up earlier, I don't even got to do nothing with football. If anything, Shady's gonna go down as one of the most underrated running backs of all time because he don't get talked about. Period.
So Young, where do you have Shady as peak wise?
He has a top 10 peak easily. Like I think it's easy.
Top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. But okay. Let's move on. NFC North.
But again, y'all should know me. I'm not just peak. Let me see how many yards, touchdowns, rushing. That's not how I watched. I've never evaluated.
Yeah, we know, nigga. You are weird when you watch football. You don't think stats exist. You don't like production. You just like what you like, nigga.
This is why people.
It's like a girl. You just like what you like.
They literally play this. We're talking about a guy Shady being underrated. Why?
I don't know. I don't think Shady underrated. I think Shady think he's that amazing. You and Shady are the only 2 niggas in the room who think he's that amazing. Y'all too.
Of course, he thinks he's that amazing. That's fine. That's players gonna do that when they put it.
Yeah, but I say it's just him and Young.
It's not just
there are players.
People don't talk about Shady like that in general. So
correct.
But how we're talking about them is irrelevant. Like we're talking about them now, like their actual skill set.
Sure, like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
if there's any time to talk,
but we move past it. We talking about prime for prime. Shady ain't the top 10 prime running back all time.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. If we're in a league where Derrick Henry was a top 2 running back in period at his best, just period, even in 2025 when he was quote unquote washed and is still top 2 in some people's eyes, number 1, right? Which is crazy. What is going on here, right? What is going on?
To me, I don't think if the way y'all are talking about Derrick Henry, there should not be an argument for him being number 2. He should be number 1. However, which is my point I made earlier, there are people who think peak CMC is better than Derrick Henry. I disagree. There's people who think peak Saquon is better than Derrick Henry. That I do agree with. But to my point, the same reasons why you think Saquon is better than Derrick Henry apply to the same reasons why Shady McCoy would be better than Derrick.
You know the difference, though, Young? There are people who think that. There are people who know that they're better than Shady McCoy. There are people who know they're better than Shady McCoy.
But I think Shady's a worse.
Saquon and CMC are better than prime LaShawn McCoy. They are.
Saquon not like is Saquon not
CMC is better than prime Shady McCoy.
Okay.
Prime CMC is better than prime Shady McCoy, y'all.
No,
please stop it, bro.
He's not.
And on that note,
y'all niggas cripping, bro.
CMC was running routes though. He was running routes.
CMC was 1,400 yards, 1,000 yards too. Like niggas don't even do that nowadays. Like, come on, y'all, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Why is it the first thing I literally just said? I do not care about the stats when you're talking about prime, and the first argument you use to it is. Yes,
hey, you know what's funny? Your prime is the numbers you put up, nigga. So what are you talking about, Young? That's what I have a conversation with you. Because you talk sports and don't want to bring up stats.
No, incorrect.
My nigga, don't talk sports. Go read a book or something.
Your prime is when you are at the peak of your abilities, not the numbers you put up.
And the numbers you put up at the peak of your ability, nigga. What do you mean? If you have a peak of your ability, you put no numbers, ain't a fucking prime. What are you talking about? That just sounds stupid as fuck.
I don't get how you can make it.
I was great, but I didn't do nothing with it. That don't even sound right, nigga.
It sounds.
But we love Julio because for a peak, he was 1,800 yards, 1,700 yards. You was great and you put the numbers up, nigga. What are you talking about? That don't make sense.
Early, you sound.
He was good at this shit, but he didn't do it. What the fuck are you talking about?
What is it?
We literally say Josh Gordon has one peak year. Why? Because he put up 1,600 yards in 12 games.
Who has one peak year?
What are we talking about, bro?
Who said he had one peak year?
Walk him down.
Josh Gordon has one peak year. Because he put up 1,600 yards and one fucking year in 12 fucking games, bro.
People that really don't watch ball like that, that's a casual argument. When you see again, this is the same thing with Cooper Kupp. This is my point on the Cooper Kupp Discord. People say, oh, Pete Cooper Kupp is 2021. You weren't watching ball then. He was doing all of the things he did years before that, but he got spammed out of the slot and put up the numbers. But the casuals will say, oh, Pete Cooper Kupp was when he put up the best stats. That's not true. I think he was doing the same stuff literally the year before.
Nigga, no one talked about, let's be for real, guys. No one talked about Cooper Kupp until the nigga put up the season he did when he had the first round, bro. Please stop it, bro. Please fucking stop it, bro.
Thank you, Matt. That is the problem.
Please stop it, bro.
Players only the casual fan, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. The casual fan will only start watching people.
Young, you're not the nigga. Young, you're not the nigga. Hey, Young, this is what you're not. You're not the nigga who, like, literally, you talk as if you're the nigga who looks at film like a nigga who's literally scouting players for an NFL team. You don't do that, Young. So stop acting like you knew CMC, you knew Cooper Kupp was amazing because you watched him and you was like, I know he got 900 yards, but nigga, he could be 1,600 yards because he got all that shit. Stop it, bro. You capping. You're trying to expand your knowledge of the game, but it ain't that, bro. Keep it a buck.
Early, I watched football because I played college football, and that's how we watch.
I don't give a fuck if you play college football or not. I know niggas in the league. You're trying to make it seem as if niggas do not do peak for what they did.
No, I don't.
What are we talking about? That's a real thing.
I'm not saying that. Early, I've always said if you value the stats, by all means, go ahead. I'm telling you from my perspective. I have watched plenty of players who don't put up yards, don't put up the stats because of the situation they're in. It could be quarterback, it could be coaching, it could be scheme.
So then name me a peak nigga with no stats. Name me a nigga peak with no stats. Because you watch the game so vividly, nigga. You got 3D glasses when you watch the game. Name me the nigga with no stats that got a great peak.
I'm talking over your head because you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Because you're not listening. You're trying to say some dumb shit. You're trying to tell me a car is black but it's red. I'm not going to
Hold on. Young, say your point. Or leak your rebuttal. So we can keep this shit going. I got to read super chats. Plus, we need to do the next breakdown. Come on.
There's plenty. When I watch tape, as when I played college ball, there's plenty of people. I'm like, oh man, if you watch this dude, he's just not getting opportunities for whatever the reason is. You just talked about early's a big Andre Johnson. If he had a good quarterback, how can you evaluate and say, oh, if he had a better quarterback, he'd be a better player? We put him in Julio conversation, but then disregard when I'm saying, oh, when Cooper Kupp. He has this skill set. He has shown this skill set, but he hasn't been able to put it forth because he has Jared Goff at quarterback. What is the disconnect with that? That is my point I'm saying. Hold on. But my point is saying when you watch the tape on these guys, you can see guys that are good, just like Jerry Jeudy. We have talked about him all the time not being in a great situation. And look, he just popped off. Most casual people only start watching players when they go crazy. Most of it's because of betting. It's because of fantasy football, which that's fine. I'm like, by all means, do whatever you got to do. A lot of these people talk about these guys have shown this all the time. It just they haven't been in the situation to allow it to thrive. That's the only angle I come from. So with that angle, I see so many players that are just as good as a lot of guys that we think are elite players. They just haven't been able to show it. And sometimes that's just how it happens. That's just how it unfolds. And that's cool.
You just give an example.
You're trying to play semantics with niggas in situations of what they have and what they don't have. So my thing is that when you bring up Andre, which is a bad example, Andre even with bad quarterback play, niggas like DeAndre Hopkins even with bad quarterback play was still very productive because when you have a prime that is of a top tier status, it don't matter what situation you in, it's going to stand out and you're going to get the ball.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I got an example
where you said these are words out of your mouth. If Andre Johnson had better quarterback play, he would be regarded higher than Julio Jones. So you can understand that the situation around him was not for him to thrive and maximize his abilities 100%. We agree with that, correct?
And again, my thing is that the numbers that Andre Johnson would put up would be close to Julio. And now when we're arguing about a nigga's peak and with the numbers, because here's the thing we do. When we do peak for peak, we also look at the numbers you put up in your peak and how productive you are. You can say we don't, but we do, young. So if you just the one nigga who's but look, hear my thing, young. If you're just the one nigga who just so football advanced that you don't do that, then God bless you. You are literally a savant. You are a football savant. Nobody else does that but you, and I respected that. Then you just the only nigga do it. And you should literally be on a football staff, coaching and scouting players, nigga, because you elite. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Cool. Don't even try to do that. Again, Trent, come on. You know plenty of people that talk like this. I'm not the only one that talks like this. Just because early you don't interact with all the people that talk like this doesn't mean it. And guess what? That's cool. It's not an issue. I don't know what the issue is. I asked straight up question. I'm saying from the way I look at football, stats don't always tell the story. No matter how many great stats you put up. Is it cool? Yeah. Did you think Cooper Kupp was the best in the league?
Even after the Triple Crown, I didn't think Cooper Kupp was the best.
But there are a lot of people.
There are a lot of people that so young. There are a lot of people.
In my point,
and that is the casual. What I'm saying to you, that is the casual nigga.
That's his point. Look,
Cooper Kupp was top 5 before.
Yo, Trent, I got it.
Early, your way of looking at football is just lazy. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, like I'm not gonna lie. Like
whatever.
No. Like I just got to get this.
Say your piece. And then
wait, Trent, I got
it. No, I got you.
Early, go here.
It's like for example, I just spent 3 hours today on the All 22 watching his right? And he only had 2 sacks this season, all right? So if I'm going to and I came to the conclusion that this guy's like a really underrated player, right? He's great at stopping the run. He's has great power moves, right? But it's really lazy for somebody to just Google search and go, oh, he had 2 sacks. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's that type of line of thinking that that's what you're saying 99% of the time to these rebuttals.
Maddie, I don't do that, Maddie.
It's just no. I'm telling you that you do because
I'm telling you I don't, Maddie. And I'm telling you also that just because you sat at your house
early,
and you did 3 hours of football watching.
That is
you're trying to make it seem as if I sat home and I watched all 22. So no, it's not that, bro.
And it's just straight up lazy.
It's not that. I'm just being honest and saying, Maddie, that when we speak of people's peaks, literally you can see the ability that they have and also what they produce on the field. They go hand in hand. That's all I'm saying. So when you say, "Oh, I watch film and I do," here's my thing: all you niggas that swear y'all watch so much fucking film, no offense, go coach on the team.
I said we were gonna keep it going.
Go coach a little league team or something. Like go coach a Pop Warner team.
But what does that? How does that correlate?
That doesn't correlate. We're gonna go down to all
because when niggas bring up watching film, as if like what are you talking about?
But
I never said.
It's
done. Because you don't need to go coach my nigga. That's just being.
You watch so that when you can be smart.
It's good. Early. It's good. It's straight. We're gonna push it.
I don't know why is he getting so upset?
I don't know,
bro.
You early. Let it rock. Be cool. Let it rock.
That's not born on y'all niggas, man, for real, man.
Because like that don't even correlate, and that's gonna get me mad. That don't even make no sense, bro. So,
Nigga, because what you're trying, no, only reason, look, the only reason I'm actually doing that, nigga, is because a nigga want to come up and say, oh, your football watch is lazy. I literally told him.
Okay,
I told Young, when you do prime for prime, nigga, you also count on what they do on the field too, the productivity with the prime. Because again, you can be good, but it's also what you produce on the field. That's all I'm saying.
Cool. All right, cool.
I didn't say nothing wrong with that line of thinking, bro.
Nothing wrong. Hold on. I gotta read these super chats. Keep the shit going, so we can actually get to the topic of the episode. Because I know we was gonna be here for a minute. Because we're gonna be here for a minute. I got time today. So, because I got to talk about something else too after we do this NFC prediction. But I can get that clip for later. But the reading super chats. Appreciate you, my dog. F. D-Hop needs some love. No, he don't. I'm sorry, he don't make the list. So he don't need it.
See my lives, man. Hell no.
Jahmyr, he said, I love AP, one of my favorites. He's now LT, Eric Dixon, Walter Payton level, and he doesn't have the longevity. Yeah, niggas can miss me with that.
What?
Niggas can miss me with that Walter Payton gimmick. Man, I don't know how you don't have longevity. But AP is the Larry Fitzgerald of running backs, most overrated, and I'm a Cardinals fan. And Larry is my favorite player of all time. This is not in the top 5. You sound like an Atlanta fan that was on a TikTok live with JJ yesterday. I see who you one of them. Appreciate you, Michael. Todd Gurley in his prime is underrated for sure. Facts. Wait, Todd Gurley is here. He's easily top 3, and that's why y'all overrated. Chill out.
Yeah, he's literally back to back.
And early, and then what's the name? Early. I feel
I'm not gonna lie, y'all about to get to the facts. I already got to the facts on you on that Todd Gurley stuff. You still pushing this narrative.
It's not a narrative.
You like Steven Jackson. You like Steven Jackson, but then when it comes to Todd Gurley, it's just like it's
not that. It's not that.
That nigga better than Steven Jackson.
Shit.
Shit.
What?
He is better than Steven.
And we going prime for prime.
Whoa, wait.
Prime for prime. He is better than Steven Jackson. Prime for prime.
Wait. Oh, so you think Todd better than Derrick Henry?
Skill set?
No. I said prime. I said Todd Gurley. We talking about prime for prime.
Oh, we're back.
I am talking to Trey. I'm talking to Trey. I'm not talking to y'all. Just talking to Trey. I get y'all. Cool.
Yes.
God damn, because I know Jay's like, how does that correlate? No, brother. I'm talking to Young. Chill.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he is.
I ain't gonna lie, Quan. You doing this bot shit? You being a bot. But let's finally get to the NFC North. Talk about this shit. Last division before we get to these season predictions. So who I want to start with? I want this shit to get nasty. Put on. Yo, you know Trent got time since he don't have that. Yo, Eagle Nation. Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Damn, bro.
You my daughter. That's not my fault, bro. Like I can't deal. That's my sister's along. That's not my fault. Y'all took care of it. But y'all went crazy today with these super chats though. We got 20. We got 19 of these. So y'all went crazy today. I appreciate all the love, but that shit is ridiculous. But Kobe, I'm gonna start off with you. Now we get down with these NFC North, bro. Pack division. Who is the most overrated player in the NFC North?
Can we come back to me?
Bet. Who got the answer? Because if hold on.
Who's the most overrated player in the NFC North?
Yeah.
I heard that Jalen Johnson was a top 3 cornerback in the VC the other day, and that would make him overrated. And I think he's great. I think he's really good, but he's not better than Stingley. He's not better than PS2. He's not better than Gonzo. Off just the top of my head, like it's not. I don't think it's a conversation. So
agreed.
Do you think he's top 5?
Nah.
Probably. I mean, he's like 5'6".
He definitely.
I think Denzel Ward's better than him too.
Yep.
That's fair.
But
and
it's not better than both.
Sauce over him too.
See now that's where you.
Oh no.
All right. JJ.
He ain't never gave up a touchdown.
JJ, most overrated
around the field.
JJ, most overrated player in NFC North.
Caleb Williams. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's now, been a whole season. Look, I'm gonna say this. He can clearly get out of the overrated talks, when he starts performing. But until I actually start seeing performance on the field, like that's positive, that aims towards winning, that stuff that makes happen, when he actually makes stuff happen, he won't be overrated. But until then, as much as I heard last year, and they actually still going into this year, I'm not hearing Jack. That man's overrated.
Matt?
Yeah, the most overrated player in the NFC North is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, I just see people casually putting him in their top 5. So many people doing it. And it's because, he's had 1,500 yards in the past 2 seasons or something like that. Yeah, he's closer to Lad McConkey than he is to being A.J. Brown, C.D. Lamb.
Who are people, Maddie?
Stat watchers.
Exactly. Who are people?
He basically saying early a lot of people that be on TikTok.
Yeah,
I just never seen nobody put him. I've never seen nobody put him top 10.
You just gotta
top 10.
No, seriously, we don't never bring him on St. Brown. I was wondering what you
get. Here we definitely don't, but most fans definitely. He's a long time.
In other spaces, I don't really see people talking about. But
here's the truth, I understand why people put Amon-Ra top 10. It's that people don't got the time to be watching the games or watching the film. So they just go right to ESPN.com, ProFootballReference.com, and they were like, oh, man, this guy's got a good amount of receptions, touchdowns, yards. Yeah, cool. He's top 5. He's top 10. I look at him, I'm watching him on film, and this guy's in the slot, right? He's getting a free release all the time. I'm never seeing him really separate against man coverage ever. He's just simply – he's not better.
Whoa.
No, I'm not – okay.
No, you said what you said.
There is a thing. I'm not going to lie, Matt. You can watch film, but there's some things where you might not know what the fuck you're watching. What you mean he don't separate versus man coverage?
Yeah.
No. I'm not. I'm saying
you'll always do that, don't you?
Because that's what you just like.
I know. That's what I just said. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. My bad. I'll rephrase it. He doesn't.
No. Don't say my bad. Stand on it.
No.
Rephrase it. Stand on it.
If I missaid,
you watch the film. Stand on it.
Allow me to backtrack. Hello.
What do you mean you're bad?
Hello. I'm not going to stand on something stupid and then like with your Andre.
But you said it though. You watch film. You can't say nothing stupid when you watch film, Maddie. That don't make sense. You watch the film. You can't say nothing stupid when you watch the film.
I'm watching the film and I'm trying to speak to it, but I'm not going to go anywhere if you're telling me to stand on something that I'm trying to rephrase.
He told you, how do you see that? And then you went, let me rephrase it.
Okay.
You said what you said. You don't have to rephrase that. Stand on that. You're right.
I'm so sorry that I'm not an AI chatbot and I don't just say absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
So this is the problem. This is the problem. I'm be honest with you because I agree. If I didn't give you pushback, I think you would have just kept it P.
Exactly. I know you would have.
Well, yeah, that's because
I know you would have. That's the problem.
Because I move fast. I just talk fast. I move fast. That's just the way I be. All right.
But you know this can possibly get clipped. So
okay, cool.
Talk fast, we move fast, fellas.
Okay, you go, man.
He might watch film fast too, guys. Chat. He might watch film fast too.
It might be on 2X. Anyway, he doesn't separate against man coverage to the same extent at all to these guys like Devontae Smith, right? Another guy that's better than him. Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors, all of these guys.
What? Yo, you lost.
You say Devontae Smith.
You brought up Brian Thomas Jr.
Devontae Smith is crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. You brought up Brian Thomas Jr. The combo's over.
I'm gonna ride real number 1.
What's wrong with Brian Thomas Jr.?
He does not.
He doesn't get more separation than Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He ain't been in the league.
Depends. Wait. Depends. Where are you saying he gets more separation?
Yeah.
That's
he's getting more separation on the outside than Amon-Ra St. Brown is in the slot.
Wait, what?
What? For real?
No, I'm saying that he's needing to work for it more, right? Like, that's just how it works. Like, if he's going to be on the outside, he's going to be facing tighter coverages, right? Again, being bracketed more, right? All right, bye-bye, Early. All right. Then Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's just in the slot, right? He's getting a free release more often than not. I think he's top 3 in slot snaps, for the past.
You still have to separate, though, in the slot.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that he doesn't have to separate. That is a skill, and I do value that skill, being able to separate against zone, right? But then when I'm looking at guys like, bro, Trent, you're distracting. What are you?
Let him finish. Come on, go ahead, finish, bro, so I can get this.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm losing my train of thought.
So look, I'm just gonna say this then, since I guess you're done, right?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Look, the first thing I'm gonna say is this: the Amon-Ra slander that he gets on the outside is really like getting to a point where I really do feel like it's that very narrative driven thing. I'm just gonna be honest. The the fact of the matter is this: you say on the outside he doesn't. It's harder for him to win out there. I've seen on numerous occasions that he can win. Against some of the elites too. On the outside.
I'm not saying that he can't. I'm saying to the same extent he's not doing it as much as he's
I hear you. But you then compared him to Brian Thomas when it came to separation, especially in guys like this in the short game. Amon-Ra is one of the best, no matter where you line him up at. Period. Yes. Right now, Brian Thomas, and there's no problem with this. We watched Brian Thomas film again. This is something that just happened recently, right? I'm just gonna tell you that right now. And this is why I got on Trent. I got on early. I got on all of them for this because they really blew mine like last week for this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got mad and I left the panel.
It was right.
I I believe you.
I got you. No, Brian. When it came to the Brian Thomas is an amazing player, and he has a bright future ahead of him, and he's gonna only get better. But one of the things that they lied about, especially, was the fact about what's his route running. Brian Thomas is getting put in advantageous situations, and there's no problem with this, right? He runs a lot of hitches. There's not a problem with that. They run a lot of screens for him. They set him up, running jet sweeps, stuff like that. And not only that, he has a lot of things where he's running deep overs or crosses across the middle and a lot of deep routes in general, right? And so that's the majority of his route tree in general. And all of those routes that I listed to you, if you go look, he's either playing off, the man is playing off of him, and so he gets a free release and beats him with speed. Once again, I have no issue with that because at the end of the day, you're going to win. But that's him creating separation downfield. He got it. In the short game, I've seen him lose multiple times running a slant. I've seen him lose.
Jada, who you think has better separation, him or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
In the short game, Amon-Ra. I'm like 100%.
Yeah. Amon-Ra in the short game, yeah, it's Amon-Ra. But I'm saying, in the long game, it's Brian Thomas Jr.
But but there's not a lot of players in the league better than Brian Thomas Jr. as a deep threat already in the league. I'm just going to be honest.
Exactly. So
but that doesn't make him better that doesn't make him just a clearly better receiver than what's it called? Just based off of that. If you're only using.
No, I'm not saying it's just based off of that. It's also it's everything else. It's the hands, the yak.
Brian Thomas Amon-Ra has got great hands, bro.
Amon-Ra has great yak.
Amon-Ra has amazing hands. Brian Thomas Jr.
Which one is it, Maddie? Hey, JJ, would you say Maddie's tape watching is lazy?
Difficulty of
Brian Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas Jr. versus Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Brian Thomas Jr. is not as good through contact as Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's just a fact.
I don't agree with. No, I don't.
Got a feeling.
What?
No. That's not. I don't know what you're watching in.
I ain't gonna lie, Maddie. You say something, then once you question, you go back. It's kind of crazy.
I'm not going back. I'm telling you that.
You just said that Amon-Ra had better hands than when he said he had better hands. You were like, well, not that. Well, not that.
I never said that Amon-Ra had better hands.
You said what makes him he said what makes him an overall better receiver. You said, well, with the hands. Didn't he say, yeah, what you mean? You said the hands. Then wouldn't that mean that he had better hands?
Yeah, keep going. What else did I say?
You said he had better hands, and they questioned the hands, and you went back.
I did not question the hands.
I said they questioned the hands. So does he have better hands than Amon-Ra St. Brown?
You acting like it's a clear hands, bro. I don't know about that.
I don't know what you're watching, bro, but I'm just gonna tell you this, bro.
Well, I'm watching the same thing as you, JJ.
Look, the chat saying you moonwalk like a Michael Jackson. You got Gabe saying you can't debate it live. I'm telling you. I don't know. That's what they saying.
Sometimes niggas be hey JJ. Sometimes niggas be quick to jump out there, man. I'm just saying. I was chilling.
I'm just saying.
I was chilling.
This is what I got mad at.
Let a person talk long enough.
This is literally what I got mad at. People trying to create a super wide receiver in Brian Thomas Jr. Right? Because this is what they did. They wrote him off when he was coming into the league. This man went and exploded for 1,400, and all of a sudden now he's this dude that does whatever. He can do whatever. He can break down, break outside. He got better hands than this dude. Oh, he
hey JJ, it's pretty sick. It's sick when you just look at the numbers and you just start elevating, isn't it?
JJ, that's exactly what they've been doing with
when I say that.
Brown.
All right, there's two sides to that coin, though, young. You go too far with it. I just think you do.
Too far.
You
no, we're not about to go. We know, JJ.
No, move on that. We can talk about that later. You better bring me back down the rabbit hole. No, my point is this.
Every route.
Not to mention, I ain't gonna lie. Amon-Ra St. Brown show you contested catches. He show you catching in traffic. Like he show you everything in catching. Like there are jump balls that he wins. Like he show you everything. Mind you, he's 6 foot. The nigga ain't 5'9". He's 6 foot. He's a grown ass man out there.
It is not a debatable point. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? Because when it comes to Amon-Ra, even in the intermediate game, you throw it to him. This 6 foot wide receiver over here snagging. Tight coverage, open coverage don't matter. So I don't know.
Receiver on the back. I mean,
Brian Thomas Jr. dropping wide open footballs.
I advise everybody that said Nico Collins is top 5 to go do the same thing, and you will come to the same conclusion.
This man Brian Thomas Jr. dropping wide open footballs, and we're saying that he got better hands than Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Go look at the Bills game, Matt.
Yeah, yes, because of the physical game. Again, there's so many receivers who I've seen have great hands, and then when it comes to focus catching, they might drop some. I've seen Odell do it. All right, like we're not gonna act like this is just some anomaly.
Brian Thomas is not. He's not more physically imposing right now than Amon-Ra St. Brown. He can be.
I disagree with that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude.
Why you say that? Because he's taller?
He's more explosive.
No, he said physically imposing.
When physically imposing, I do explosion.
Talking about the hand fighting and shit. Like, what?
Oh,
are we serious?
Are you talking about hand fighting?
Like,
Bro, are you
downplaying Amon-Ra's strength right now?
I'm talking about catching in traffic. I'm talking about running. I'm talking about running. Double.
Okay, because I'm thinking he's talking about like
explain what he means by physicality.
I'm thinking Matt is talking about like what the when it comes to players getting pressed, how you got to move people, hand fight, get them off you, use your swim moves and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way. What else is he talking about? Because I'm confused.
Because if you're talking about catching in traffic, you know what I'm saying?
If you're talking about catching
the ball, if you're talking about fighting to hold on to the ball through other.
How is he? They're
physically imposing.
It's because of the way that they're using.
If you want to say he's physically because he's a 6'4" receiver who's hella
that's
fast.
Not it.
He's not.
That's the only way I take.
But Amon-Ra giving you Amon-Ra giving you physical play in the middle of the field every play.
Wait, so Matt, you think Marvin Harrison Jr. is more physical than Amon-Ra?
Who? I think. Okay, Marvin Harrison. Yes, I think he is. All right, but I think the way that the Lions are using
right now,
yeah. What the tape at? What the tape show you that Marvin Harrison?
As of the player that Marvin Harrison Jr. is, I think he is. But when like you're watching it, like you'll see like okay, like they're using Amon-Ra more to his strengths in that way where he could use his strength in the short game, in the like occasionally on the outside, right? Like. I think I can see how people can misconstrue it that way, but then again, when I'm looking at the way that Drew Petzing and like how Kyler Murray kind of hurts Marvin Harrison Jr.'s value in that area of the game, that
bro,
when you watch the film, Marvin Harrison Jr. don't take well against physical play. He don't take well against it. He don't. The film show you he's not good against physical play. At least last year.
Yeah, hold on, real quick. So. Kobe, say your point, and then you can go ahead. Well, after
I just wanted to know who said Kyler Murray's name just now.
Oh no!
Yeah,
stop,
bro.
Now you can. What was you going to say?
I was just about, bro. Marvin Harrison's still getting put on his pamper by rookies in his own.
He's not good against
so
press.
Like, he not physically more important. He got the build.
That's why he gained 20 pounds.
But he not. Yeah, he's still getting.
Y'all good? That's why he gained 20 pounds.
Brian Thomas Jr. He take flight. And I also say this. People that say that Brian Thomas Jr. is winning against press, Brian Thomas Jr. is not actually facing press. Real, he had 3 plays, and when he did, he won using hand fighting and stuff like that. Right? Every other play, when they talk about the corners lined up, he stepped up, and then he's not trying to touch Brian Thomas Jr. at all. He's just running after him. Right?
So he's the sauce of wide receivers. Got it.
And I get it because one, he runs a 4-3. You're not gonna
a 4-3 and 6'4". Exactly. You don't want that smoke.
If you lose the battle at the line with Brian Thomas Jr., which you're likely to do, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna get smoked while get run. So you might as well just start running with him, right? They're not actually,
and he's gonna stack you. He great at stacking niggas.
He doesn't even show you enough on tape for you to sit here and argue against press that he's swiping hands, throwing dudes off, and getting out there.
That's the problem, is that you're saying that he doesn't do it to the same magnitude as Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm telling you, I don't care about the magnitude. I'm saying that when I watched Brian Thomas like at LSU, when I watched him, now in the with the Jacksonville Jaguars, all right, yeah, salute, I love you too, all right. When I'm watching him, and he's able to do this, like at an elite extent. And it's Press Taylor drawing up the plays. It's Press Taylor calling the offense. All right, I see you shaking your head, JJ, but you know it's true. You're not defending Press Taylor for me and saying that he's okay. You just admitted that when Brian Thomas Jr. is doing this, he's doing it well. But then you're saying he's only doing it 3 times. That doesn't sound like a Brian Thomas.
But Matty, does he do it to the same consistency as Amon-Ra St. Brown? When you watch the rookie tape of BTJ, is he more?
This is what I.
From what you're
on a day-to-day basis,
saying, you're telling me
game-to-game
that
basis,
he's not capable
This
of
is
doing
what I admitted. This is what I admitted.
He is
It
capable,
means
but at the
that
moment,
in
he's
that
not
low
better.
sample size, he did it well. If I saw more and he kept on doing it, it would be more valid. But since he doesn't do it more and he doesn't have the opportunity to do it more, why am I
I don't have a problem with that.
So he saw us.
Look,
I do not have a problem with that line of thinking, JJ, but you're looking at me like I have 5 heads. You're shaking your head. You and Trent are doing these little dances, all right, to talk about how I'm tripping. But, like, the truth is that when I'm okay, yeah, you're in there. Cool. All right? Like.
Yo, Early, you're funny.
Yo,
Early,
I ain't gonna
funny,
lie. BTJ isn't
Early,
better
you're funny, bro.
at anything. BTJ ain't better than Amon-Ra at anything that a wide receiver can do.
Wait, what?
That's how much better Amon-Ra is than BTJ today, as we in here.
I don't know if he's much better.
He's basically saying that.
I mean, he's not better.
Like BTJ is nice.
Again, what I was saying was the magnitude that Amon-Ra does this. Like, yes, it's a greater magnitude, and that's cool. But again, when I know that Brian Thomas can do this consistently, it's just that he hasn't yet. Whether that's the coaching, right? Whether that's
so why does that matter?
What does the coaching have to do with the film?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap. Y'all be using
the coaching has to do with the magnitude.
Y'all using that Press Taylor gimmick. They literally. I'm not gonna say they maximize him.
Does Press Taylor call the other team's defense?
Bro,
No. I'm saying that when they're lining him up on the outside.
Yeah. Okay, we can hate on Press Taylor all we want, but let's not act like he didn't maximize Brian Thomas Jr. in the situation that he didn't.
I don't think he fully did. I really don't.
Here's my thing though, because
he did better than LSU.
I want y'all to know this much.
No.
This be my problem. Hey Trent, this is what I was talking about, Trent. When y'all go at me and we talk shit, they think. See, that's my problem. You don't fight against Trent because you believe Trent watch film. You don't believe Earl watch film because Trent has said Earl don't watch film and he plays about it, and that be my problem, man. Like that's the problem. Like, bro, you're literally saying you're a guy who watch film, and they are literally going against you with your film that you said you watch.
Pause. How did Press Taylor and the Jacksonville Jaguars did not maximize Brian Thomas Jr. to his maximum ability? What his situation
in year one?
BTJ just had one of the best rookie wide receiver seasons ever.
He won more. He won 1,700 yards, guys. He won a Randy Moss year.
Mind you, he was going crazy.
Listen, I couldn't tell you Brian Thomas Jr.'s stats last year.
He was going crazy with Mac Jones throwing him the football after Trevor Lawrence got hurt.
Well, Mac Jones isn't that bad. So
what does that have to do with anything?
All right, bro.
Jesus Christ.
That's Patriots bias right there.
I don't even think it has anything to do with the Patriots bias. And that's a whole rabbit.
I'm trying to figure out a nigga with. I need to understand a nigga with 133 targets. If he didn't show you enough on the film, Matty, of his, again, like they said, his ability to go against press, so his physicalness, his physical magnitude, as you said, then what you look at then? 133 targets. He didn't show you enough? Whether or not you can judge whether or not he's more physical than Marseille Brown, whether he has more hands than Marseille Brown, he didn't show you enough?
Okay, I don't even know they had 133 targets. I really don't even care, right?
That's
all I know
targets
too,
by the way.
Is that they were able to utilize him.
But when you watch film, you would see 22 give you all 22. It's all the snaps. You would see 133 targets his way, even the ones that he didn't catch. If you watch the film,
yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I'm not counting them early.
Let's move on.
Yugen, who do you?
If you want to feature my nigga, just say that.
Young. Who do you? I said Young. Yugen. Who do you think is the most overrated player in the NFC North?
Oh man, in the NFC, for real, probably Sam Laporta. And I like Sam Laporta, so don't bash me. But I feel like on an NFL basis, Sam Laporta gets boosted almost to the elite level tight end, and I think he's a tier below. Like he's the elite tight ends. Like Brock Bowers, Kelsey kind of fell off.
It might be only two.
Kittle. It's like them. I don't think Sam Laporta hasn't shown me enough week in and week out that I would think he's that guy. So that's what I'm gonna go with. personally.
That's not. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at that.
Like I think he gets a little gassed up. Like he's nice, but
all right.
Tight end I would take over him.
So Kobe, who do you think is the most overrated player in the NFC North?
Can I cop out and go with a coach, or do I have to have a player? Because if I have to have a
I don't. If you don't have a player,
go coach.
That bald-headed dude over there in Detroit, bro.
He's bald.
Come on, Dan Campbell? No, Dan Campbell not bald, is he?
He damn near bald. I mean,
he damn near bald.
Nowhere near bald.
He damn near bald.
He probably.
We could do coaches. Oh! Don't get me started on it.
I mean, the old Dan Campbell that played for the Cowboys wasn't bald, but Dan Campbell is damn near bald.
Dan Campbell not bald right now.
Yeah, he's not bald. He got a little something up there.
I was about to say, like,
either way, we trying to harp on the hair. Kobe,
we gotta make sure you got the right person. That's all.
Yeah, that is true. I will say this though. That did catch me off guard because I ain't nobody was bald. But
he always got the hat on. Okay.
Oh yeah, he not. He got the little feel me. But Kobe, why do you think Dan Campbell's overrated?
I think Dan Campbell is overrated because personally, listen, when things go right for him, they go really right. But when they go wrong, they go really wrong. And I feel like people are like, I honestly, I'm ready to see him without the two coordinators that he just had. Because I think he can be a good defensive coach. I'm not sure, but I don't know who he's gonna be without his two coordinators.
But he built that team up though. Like, what was the line?
You can be a listen. You play dynasty in college football. You can be a master motivator. That doesn't make you a great coach. You can be a master. That doesn't make you a great, you know what I'm saying, X's and O's guy. So I want to see what he gonna do, you know, this year without them two coordinators he got, who have turned into head coaches.
Wait, hold up. I need to ask this question.
I think he's more of a defensive coordinator, head coach guy though.
He's an offensive coach, but like, what's the difference between with that line of thinking, Dan Campbell and Nick Sirianni?
None.
Bro, Nick Sirianni
not gonna be
crazy, bro. They slander Sirianni so crazy.
I'm not gonna.
Hey! I'll take it to like a baby step further. What's the difference between Dan Campbell, Nick Sirianni, and John Harbaugh?
Lamar Jackson saved one of them. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I got.
I mean, to me, I view those three as guys who could all hire good assistants, with the exception of Sirianni.
So,
and they all just good cheerleaders.
Can I ask this question? Because I'm pushing back.
Sirianni took the Colts to the playoffs with Phillip Rivers as an offensive coordinator.
I'm pushing back for sure now.
Don't forget that.
What is the problem? What's the problem with not being the premier elite X's and O head coach?
Nothing.
Spin.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
It depends on where you're ranked. I don't think everybody.
What is the problem with being a premier? If you say he's not that great of a coach, right? That's what I heard.
No. I didn't say he's not that great of a coach. I just said he's overrated. And this is what happened. This is what happened with my Jaden Daniels take last time. I believe that people can be good at something but still be overrated.
And that's fair. But I mean, I swore I just heard that.
Not be exactly.
But I don't think Dan Campbell's X's and O's more so of a culture change. Like, he's the culture guy.
And that's what I want to allude to. Yeah. At the end of the day, right? I can understand if you'd rather have a coach that knows X's and O's is going to be if they don't need an OC, they don't need DC. I can understand that, and I'm not going to get mad at that. But the way I look at it is, at the end of the day, there's still multiple types of coaches, strategists, right? Mm-hmm. Coaches that still have to strategize in multiple different scenarios. Coaches that are culture builders, but not only that when you're a strategist, you're more than likely going to be a culture builder as well. And so that shows off the leadership that you have in your what's called. And not only that, coaches that build up talent on their teams, right?
In their coaching tree.
And in my opinion, I think Dan Campbell has definitely not only found talent but built up talent, right? Okay. He was able to develop talent on that squad, regardless if he has two elite offensive and defensive coordinators. I won't actually get mad at people when they try to knock him for that, because that is a fair criticism for all those types of coaches. in the same way how it's a fair assessment and fair criticism to get on the coach that is an offensive minded coach and is completely getting fried, or a defensive minded coach that's always getting fried too, i.e. What's his name over that was Brandon Staley and other people. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm saying all this to say this. Are you really overrated when you shifted the culture of a team that literally people thought were going to be bad for the generations on generations? Right?
They were the Jets for real. And the Browns.
Worse than the Jets.
No, they was about to they was about to sell Detroit somewhere else.
You had Barry Sanders on your team, and yet somehow, someway, you are one of the worst franchises in the NFL's ever seen by their logic, by a lot of fans' logic. And he went in there, shifted that whole thing because people don't want to be there. It's like if you just to make it a one-to-one comparison for everyone. It's like if you go to a team like you were growing up and you went to a team, you were just on a freaking a team that won a state championship twice.
Don't forget.
Then you move, and you go to some team that don't even know what it feels like to win a championship. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, no one wanted to be there. I wouldn't want to be there, right?
Don't forget, Jared Goff. He kept Jared Goff in the league because a lot of people thought Jared Goff was going to go to Detroit.
Ben Johnson.
Disingenuous, but
he's not doing that without Ben Johnson.
He found a way to make Jared Goff a viable in this league. Not only that,
wait, hold on, and that is right there where I want to
Jared
stop.
Goff's still good though.
Wait, hold on, because I'm doubling down. Because if you stop me right here, I feel like you're gonna shift it.
You said he found a way to make Jared Goff stay in the league.
That's why he's overrated.
Thank you, Young.
And there's a reason why I said that I wanted to keep on going. There's a reason. That's why. For one, once again, this goes back to the talent development that I was talking about. That entire offensive line, not only scouting them and getting them on the team like Penei Sewell and stuff like that, but building up guys that people weren't giving them no credit. You know what I'm saying? Had no idea. Taylor Deckers, Jonah Jackson's, all this other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Building that up. That's a thing that, guess what, the quarterback that he traded for needed, right? Mm-hmm. You know what he needed when he got, well, not he traded for, but you know what he needed when they got there, right?
He knew his play style.
He also realized he looked at his team. This is where the strategy comes in. Realized what his quarterback needed to succeed. Jared Goff has in his times when he was succeeding had an amazing run game, right? Now Jared Goff is nowhere near as bad, even when even under pressure, he's still not that great, compared to the quarterbacks in the league. But he is nowhere near out of the league, like bad when it comes to getting under pressure when he was on the Rams when they lost Todd Gurley, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Even when his O-line was going down, he never has even reached that point anymore. He's not the same anymore. That's what I'm getting at, right? And so that shows clear improvement. Now, when you talk about Ben Johnson, him also adding Ben Johnson to his roster, realizing that Ben Johnson has, you got to put trust in guys. You have to figure out who you're gonna add to your coaching staff. That is still a talent in itself. At the end of the day, getting a guy like Ben Johnson on your team is helping you succeed. So when I say that, it's indirectly or directly of him, Jared Goff. He's working with Jared Goff. He's working with Ben Johnson to figure out how can we make this the better thing, and then leaving the trust, especially on game day, to Ben Johnson to make sure it happens. And the same goes for Aaron Glenn, right? When Aaron Glenn is dealing with that abysmal defense, he found a way to make that defense at least a top 20 defense in the league. And honestly, most offensive coordinators would have fumbled, right? If they were healthy, we would have been talking about them as a top 13, top 12, maybe top 10 defense, right? And that's just those are the things that I'm pointing out. So once again, that's all strategy. And figuring out trusting your guys, understanding what guys that you added. That's why you got Matty, like you just said, got on Nick Sirianni for doing that. I could understand why you get on Nick Sirianni for not being able to even be good at that part of his job. If you're not going to sit there and coach the offense or the defense, and you're not that great at it, and even though I don't think Dan Campbell's not that great at it, because I've seen what he was doing in New Orleans and stuff like that when he was coaching other talent, skill positions and stuff like that. If you're going to get on Nick Sirianni for that, I'm looking at Dan Campbell. He hasn't even failed in that once, and we're about to see. If he don't do it again, what are we saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm only pushing back because I think when we call coaches like that overrated, maybe Nick Sirianni, I can hear that more because we've seen so much more with him, right? But to see all the guys going to draft Amon-Ra, taking Jahmyr Gibbs as early as they did, making the trades, to being aggressive, and having that much say in the front office, being able to do that, getting a guy like Jack Campbell on your defense, right? You know what I'm saying? Drafting, making choices that truly significantly have shifted the entire scope of that franchise.
JJ, that's the problem. We can acknowledge the fact that they've made these like these.
He was talking to me, but I'll let you.
No. I'm saying though, like that's the problem with Dan Campbell and Nick Sirianni is that like that. I guess maybe a problem isn't the right word, but like you said that like directly or indirectly something that Dan Campbell's doing right. Like when I'm saying that like Nick Sirianni and Dan Campbell and John Harbaugh are overrated coaches, it's not that they're doing something wrong. It's just what they're doing right from the outside looking in. That's just impossible for us to identify. Like that's the biggest problem. When I'm looking at even like Todd Bowles and Dan Quinn, right? Who we could look at the Buccaneers defense and go, yeah, they're not good, or the Commanders defense and go, yeah, like they're not that good, they're mid. Like we know that Dan Quinn is contributing in the defensive scheme and the game plan coming in week to week. Yeah, we know that Todd Bowles is calling plays every single game, right?
What was Kobe's point though?
Dude, don't forget, Amon-Ra was a 4th-round pick.
Kobe, what was you saying?
Oh no, I was letting Maddie finish because he kind of was gonna say he was kind of saying what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
JJ, I hear everything you said. My problem with it is that we pick and choose when we give credit to others. So you just sat here and went on a 10-minute soap opera about everything that, and I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm being for real. Like you gave a very good synopsis, and that's great. Mm-hmm. My point is we pick and choose when we decide that somebody that we give credit to somebody else. So and none of that, and none of what you just did, I heard you give Dan credit. Not Dan Quinn. Fuck, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working for Johnson and Yeah. You gave Dan Campbell credit for making those guys. I didn't hear you give them credit for helping him make that team. The reason that I say he's overrated is because we do this thing where and I started this at the beginning. I said when Dan Campbell is right, and I was really talking about him being a gambler in game, but we can do it with this conversation as well. When Dan Quinn is right, he's right. When he's wrong, and a lot of the time he's wrong as well. But if he's right in all of these things that you just came up with, I mean, do the front office not get none of that credit? If you talk about
get most of the credit for the roster building.
Thank you. If you talk about the Eagles, nobody gives Nick Sirianni credit for building none of that shit. You know who they give it to? That man that people keep giving the trades to. I don't know why they keep helping the Eagles, but they give the front office credit for that. They don't give Nick Sirianni the credit for that. But when you talk about the Lions just now, you gave Dan Campbell the credit for all of that. You didn't talk about the front office. Do you even know the names of the guys in the front office? I'm just making these points because
Brad Holmes,
Campbell, I believe, can be a good coach. And like I said, if you play Dynasty, you can be a great master motivator. It doesn't make you a great coach. Your original question to me was X's and O's. What if you're not that great at the X's and O's, can you still be a good coach by doing other things? Yes, you can. But to me, and this is just to me, if you're not as good at the X's and O's, I'm not ranking you up there with the guys that are as good at the X's and O's, because I believe that there's a lot more that goes into it. With everything that you just explained to me, the front office has to be a big part of that. The front office are the ones that make that call when you draft a guy, right? Or the call to the other GM when you trade a guy, right? So I just think if you're gonna be a master motivator, you got to be, you know what I'm saying? You can't be up there with the guys with the X's and O's. That's
so
just
I'm not gonna go any longer on this. I'm just gonna say this. The one thing I from what I've always understood, you know what I'm saying, compared to even Nick Sirianni, that's why I understand, is that Dan Campbell actually has a major say in a lot of the stuff that they do. I'm talking about almost to the level of when people were talking about Bill and the Patriots, right? Bill was the GM, but Dan Campbell, once again, while he's not making the literal call, he's sitting there right there, literally discussing, going through and exacting exactly what they want to do, right? My whole thing is that this wasn't about the other coaches. If this was about the other coaches, I'm on record, talking about everything that they do, right? When the main point, I like to do that, is to stick to who I was talking about, and I was talking about Dan Campbell, right? So I can go in. I could have gone in on a whole tangent of why Ben Johnson's great. Could have gone on a whole tangent why Aaron Glenn's great. You know what I'm saying? I could have gone and did a lot of things, but that wasn't about the top of the conversation for me. Wasn't about them. It was about Dan Campbell. They all work in unison together. I understand that, But that's not what the point I was making when I was talking about them. You know what I'm saying? So I was using them as points to support him in that moment. And the same way I can use them at their own themselves to support themselves. And Dan Campbell supporting them. So
all right. So Karen, who you think is the most overrated player in the NFC North?
So before I say this, I've been on, just for context, like I've been on TikTok Live the other day, just chatting with people. I've had like 150 people on live, and there was one live that JJ and Trent weren't there. They've been on live with me. I basically asked, out of all these running backs, can Jahmyr Gibbs be better than these guys? And I did a poll.
Oh, you stole mine? Fuck.
And I did a poll. The first guy did Saquon. They think they can, like, apparently TikTok thinks that Jahmyr Gibbs can have a better career than Saquon Barkley. And then I asked Derrick Henry. They said the same thing. And by the way, this is like, I did a poll. It was 59% to 41%.
That's crazy.
And by the way, this is not just 10 people, by the way. This is like 150 people that were in my live. So yeah,
that's crazy. Now y'all saying that's TikTok, but TikTok is literally huge. But
I gotta tap into TikTok.
Nigga, the NFL. Hold on, wait. The NFL scouts, coaches have him number 2. Like when they did the top 10s on every position, he's number 2 behind Saquon.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
He was literally number 2. We talking about the NFL scouts, coaches, like them. They said that he was literally number 2.
Then a lot of people think he's better than Bijan too.
Are those scouts and coaches are wrong then?
They literally said him. It was Saquon, him. I think Derrick Henry didn't beat John, but literally they got him number 2. Like there are people who want to take him number 1 overall, even in fantasy football. Like, bro, I don't know what y'all see in Bijan, and he is good, but he do shit the backfield over there, bro. Like we talk about guys who literally are tote the rock the whole game. That's me. Like Derrick Henry, even somebody like I've been arguing somebody like Jonathan Taylor as far as just like a pure running back. Like it ain't he ain't just cooking them. Like Jahmyr Gibbs ain't just cooking them. Bijan Robinson, like y'all know how I feel about Bijan, but Bijan is better than Jahmyr Gibbs. They got Jahmyr Gibbs way too high, bro. I get he had a good season last year. I get he had a couple games where he's by himself and he showed you what he can do, but we haven't seen this boy have a full season where he has to tote the rock. And he's done it nowhere. He didn't do it with Alabama, and he didn't do it with I forgot who he played for Alabama, but
I also don't like other people like brushing off other running backs like Jonathan Taylor. Like whatever happened to the JT love. Like
they move on. No, not you. Fast.
Not you.
So fast.
I'm reading. JT finished with the 4th most rushing yards last year, and he missed 3 games.
Oh, my fault, Trent.
So all right. So then, early, I'm back on you. Who you think is the most underrated player in the NFC North?
Underrated. Oh, Jordan Addison. Look here, man. We ain't gonna listen. Unlike that boy over there in Cincinnati, who's a Jamar Chase merchant, Jordan Addison is one of the top 2 receivers who is literally coming up. And I think the last year, he had a situation. Then this year, 4 games out. But I do believe that he's a solid one of them number 2 who could be a number 1. Great route run. I think got good hands. I think you ain't really been able to see enough from Jordan Addison for him to give you the number that you want to give you. And I do believe that people try to play him because of numbers, but I do believe that Jordan Addison, as far as his skill set, he one of the best number 2s in the league, man. So I think Jordan Addison get enough love. I think he one of them guys that we kind of phase out when we bring up number 2. We always bring up Devontae Smith. We always bring up T. Higgins. We don't talk about Chris Godwin enough, but I think Jordan Addison, I'm looking for him to have a breakout season once he comes back. But I do believe, again, he's one of the receivers who could be a number 1 somewhere, but he just has to play beside the best receiver in the NFL. So, yeah, Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I mean, yo, I ain't gonna lie, early, this
T. Higgins, like in the beginning.
T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, merchant gimmick is crazy. That's
tired of it. I'm just tired of people, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, even when you look at what T. Higgins does on the football field, bro, like the nigga got good hands. He a big body, bro. He don't do a whole lot, y'all. I'm sorry, bro. He don't do a whole lot, bro.
Yo,
like what Chris Godwin, and maybe we doing it because he's older. If you're gonna say Chris Godwin's older, he coming off an injury, and that's why you're doing it. Respect. But when Chris Godwin is healthy, what he does on the football field, he does more than
no. Because
what about
you gonna make young stars?
I'm not arguing.
Yo, stop.
Yeah, we know you only got a social media.
Early, that's nasty, bro. Because some the shit that T. Higgins do, it can outweigh somebody like a Chris Godwin or whoever somebody you're talking about that might not be better than him, but they might do more.
How can you talk about T. Higgins the way you talk about, and Mike Evans is the exact same thing?
Literally.
Oh, but here's first of all, they're not the exact same thing. But here's my thing. But here's my thing though. So cool. Okay, cool. Now we're doing this. So you believe, Young, that Mike Evans and T. Higgins are the same receiver, right?
Yes.
So you believe that if T. Higgins goes to a team, he can do what Mike Evans do?
Yeah.
I do believe that. I believe T. Higgins can be a number one.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So if T. Higgins plays with a fully healthy Chris Godwin is going to have the same role he had when he's with Mike Evans.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know who ends up being. That's a good question, bro. Because
I don't want to argue it. You got me. I don't because you don't. And this is the thing. Y'all be trying to say it with me. You're Young. You don't like Mike Evans. You have been on.
No, I like Mike Evans a lot.
You don't like him in the sense that you don't respect his game. You don't.
No,
you don't respect his game.
I respect his game. He's a dominant X receiver, which he's great at. And I say this all the time. What is? I don't know what the confusion is. You put T. Higgins, who's another X receiver, he would do the same thing. Chris Godwin's role would stay the same. A slot guy. I don't see you're literally taking out a big body receiver, putting in another big body receiver who's younger. It's the same thing.
And if you think, and mind you, if you think Mike Evans is just a big body receiver, then respect. You got it. That's what you see.
Mike Evans not a big body receiver.
You're right. That's all he is. He's just a big body receiver. You're right.
I didn't say that's all he is. I'm saying
he's a big body. He's a big body receiver that can move well. He's a big.
But he's an X. He moves well. He's dominant at running his
big body
breaking routes.
He's a big
he's
body.
Nico Collins. You can take Nico Collins, put him on the Bucks. You're getting the same thing.
My nigga, Nico Collins. All right. Does any of us think? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all love to argue, Earl. Do any of us think Nico Collins and T. Higgins in the same situation? Are the same player?
No, I think we can obviously know that Nico Collins moves better than both of them. Clearly, night and day.
Yeah, so what is he talking about then?
No,
they are being utilized the exact same early. They are
what Nico Collins can do on the football. He does more on the football field than Mike Evans.
That's why I'm not hearing. That's why I'm not the Nico thing. All right, but the T and Mike thing, that's literally just like same round.
But my point to being is Nico Collins is a X. All his best what he does is deep down the field in breakers. That is what he does. Mike Evans, while he's not as good as Nico, that is what he does best. T. Higgins, while he's not as good as either one of them, if you're in mistake, that's what he does best. And that's fine. That is the type of receivers they are. That's my point to it.
Yes, Texas got to show it.
You're right.
That McMillan literally just has to show it. Yes, he can. Yes.
I just don't. I think that maybe T. Higgins can be what Mike Evans is now at 32 years old. But Mike Evans, I don't think he's like what Mike Evans was when Mike Evans was in his prime. I don't think so. But I got you.
Matt, who was the most underrated player in NFC North?
Most underrated player in the NFC North? Mm-hmm. Boy in the Packers, Edgar and Cooper. Edgar and Cooper, he's what was it? Josh told me to watch his film last week, 2 weeks ago. I didn't even know, but he's a top 5 linebacker, to be honest. He's better than Zach Bond. I can't even lie. Just the versatility. What?
How is he better than Zach Bond?
I just think the versatility. The versatility that Edgar and Cooper has, he's like a pass rusher in a linebacker's body. His coverage skills, amazing, right? He's able to defend the run pretty well. It was just really the versatility that that really got me.
Yeah, Early, why you look so confused, bro?
What's up?
Nah, Early must be on the game or something.
I'm not doing that one. Yeah. I wouldn't, I'm not. Hey, Maddie, I'm not doing that one, bro.
I know.
Oh, you got the controller.
Early like this.
Yeah, I'm playing fucking Madden. I'm not even. Yeah.
All right. What's his name? Eugen. Most underrated player.
I'm gonna go with a wide receiver, and I'm gonna say DJ Moore, most underrated. I think that's where I'm at with it. He's been a playmaker his whole career, from Carolina to Chicago. No matter who his quarterback was, Kyle Allen, PJ Walker. People don't know PJ Walker, man. So it's like DJ Moore really do that. He really one of them ones.
Facts. Karen?
Yeah, like y'all, I'm with you. Y'all, no, we just moved past that. Y'all a little sad on DJ Moore nowadays. Y'all nasty.
DJ Moore. It's
y'all don't even talk about him all no more. He ain't shit no more.
It's because the past season that he had, and
was late.
But mind you, when we watched the film, those routes were terrible routes. They had the boys running, and Caleb Williams wasn't seeing him in other plays.
Y'all be doing that effort gimmick shit with Randy Moss. That nigga, what he was doing last season. He
wasn't him and Chris Olave, bro. I can't even be mad at him, bro. Them niggas wasn't getting the ball when they were open.
I don't want to hear that. I can't be mad at him. Just like how y'all get mad when Anthony Richardson tapped out as a quarterback, you can't do that. You jogging mid route multiple times, or Caleb Williams scrambling off script, you walk out of bounds. You trolling. Like he's just
how about the play before when I did the same thing and I was wide open? You ain't throwing to me. So fuck you the next play.
DJ Moore,
I ain't gonna lie, what he's doing is nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Last year when you watched the film, yo, he literally was just like getting the ball. He was trolling. But like, it's fucked up though. You ain't supposed to do that. You're right. I don't want to do that. You ain't supposed to do that. You supposed to help your young receiver, your young quarterback. That's nasty. You're right.
Like he's trolling.
I just think he felt like, nigga, I literally was the number one target on this team with Justin Fields. Nigga, Keenan Allen get here, Roma Duzé get here, and I'm the number 3 now, bro. Like you throwing jump balls to Roma Duzé while I'm wide open on the outside. Like he was so done with that nigga Keenan Williams.
Look, Karen, most underrated.
I mean, I don't really got a big one, but I'll say Jordan Love. I think people wrote him off. Like
he might be the most overrated.
No, you saying what you're saying, and I appreciate you.
I mean, like I don't really have like an underrated one. Like I just think I think Jordan Love, like the injury didn't help. When he was healthy midway through the season, like he did in 2023, he's playing much better. So I don't know. Like it's like I don't know, like some people don't even think he's like top 15. I disagree. So,
JJ,
Javon Bullard. Javon Bullard is the most underrated player in the NFC North. You know, he just had a great year last year. I need people to really start going to pay attention. If you like really watch tape, man, you talk about Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney is great. You know, LaRoswell, boy, I love that man. You know, he's going crazy, man. But Javon Bullard is helping him a lot too in those areas. And you know, he's playing. He's a tweener. He's going crazy. So you know, got to talk about that.
Yeah, dog.
Young.
I was gonna say Jordan Love too. He's getting talked about like Trevor Lawrence, which is disgusting. I see the reason.
How was it disgusting?
I see the reason, but I think Trevor Lawrence is getting talked about disgusting too. So that's why. But that's my underrated guy. People are saying Jared Goff is better than Jordan Love. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
What you want me to say, bro?
You like you waiting for somebody to say something.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't think. I'm starting to think. All right, Trevor Lawrence. Let's give him one more year. I ain't gonna lie. I might see the vision.
Hey, this is his last year for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching preseason. I'm like, it's something there. He just gotta. It's something.
He looked good in the preseason.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's something there. It's something there.
This is it for me.
Let's keep this going up because we can do a couple more before we dip off. I still got to talk about one more thing. But Young, best offense.
I gotta.
It's a lot of them.
I'm gonna just go with Detroit. I just think that they. I gotta go with Detroit. I think I'm real high on J-Mo. And just J-Mo, Amon-Ra, Laporta, Gibbs, Monty, that O-line. I think they're the most well-rounded overall. So I think Chicago could get there. I don't think it's there yet. Mostly because I don't think Loveland or Rome is there yet. Just how they're utilizing them. But I'll go with Detroit.
Yeah,
it's Detroit, but I'm not gonna lie. Once again, and this goes to Kobe's point, and you know we got to see if this happens. But there could be a slight drop off in their offense, and if that happens, and I think the Packers are still who they are, then the Packers can still have the best offense in that division too. I mean, the NFC North has a loaded division with loaded offenses, man. So you can really like pick your poison. You know, you don't know what you're going to get with JJ. But I 100% think it's still going to be Detroit. I don't think it's going to be that much of a fall off for you to say that they're not one of the still 5 best offenses in the league. Period. So yeah.
Early.
We talking about as far as breakout, right?
Well, no, it wasn't breakout. Best offense.
Oh, bet. The Packers should be the best offense, but
I can hear the Packers.
Damn, but I like they got TJ, they got Jordan Addison, they got I don't know, man. Bears ain't gonna be shit. They ain't gonna be shit. Lions should be the best. Yeah, Lions should be the best. When but they lost some line pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions because Lions is more dependable. It's a simpler game that they play. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions. You still got Jared Goff, even though he ain't shit in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions because and like you said, the addition of if J-Mo gets better, if you open up the playbook more for Jahmyr Gibbs this season, that'd be better offense. Yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
Mugen.
I feel that I'm with the Lions too. To be honest, I mean, they got everyone returning. The system might change a little bit, but there's definitely still going to be a lot of the same like wrinkles. You're going to be seeing the same plays still. Stuff ain't just going to disappear because Ben Johnson left, in my opinion.
Yeah, it will.
But,
you saw it in Philly happen. It can't happen.
People don't talk about Jalen Hurts played hurt that whole year, most of that whole year when the coordinator left. He was hurt from week 1.
When Steichen left, I mean, we say they did fall off compared to what they were, but like, they weren't a bottom. They weren't a top 20. They weren't like bottom 10 offense. That's what I'm.
Yeah, they weren't terrible.
That's what I point out when people like. There's two things could be true. They relative to themselves, they were horrible, right? That could literally be legit. Like that's legit a real thing, but relative to the league, if you're middle of the pack, or like even like above average, still. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the Lions. Like I think it's going to be the Bears. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, like I still think the Lions offense is going to be good, but like I mean, Early just mentioned that like if they could expand the run game for Jahmyr Gibbs, I don't think we understand that this new OC taking Ben Johnson's old spot, Johnny Morton, got fired from the last time he was an offensive coordinator because he wasn't establishing the run game. Like. Like that's just the truth. This is on the record from Todd Bowles. Like this is, he's, has he learned something since? We'll see. But we're not also going to acknowledge the fact that this roster is worse. All right, the interior. You got Frank Ragnow retiring. Kevin Zeitler left, and he was a really underrated piece of that offensive line last year. Like, and just with the additions of the Bears, obviously Ben Johnson being the big one. The interior is awesome now with Tooney, Dolman. And Jonah is in there too. Like another year of Caleb. They bring in Luther Burden, who I think is going to be awesome. DJ Moore and Roma Dunze still great. Like I just think that ceiling is so much higher, and I would bank on that ceiling because of the coaching.
I agree with the ceiling. The ceiling of the offense is a little higher. I think because of Loveland though. I think Loveland and Burden kind of put them over the top because Loveland. He don't move like a typical tight end. He's like Jimmy Graham with a little more speed, with a little more like agility to him. So I respect your point, bro.
What was I about to say? Does anybody think that Vikings is not gonna have the best defense? Nobody.
Anyone? You said the Vikings not have the best defense?
Yeah. Is there anybody?
No, I don't think they have the best defense.
Yeah, I don't think they do either.
Who you think will have the best defense?
The Lions.
The Packers going to be up there too.
Yeah, I think Lions and Packers are the two.
Matt, what you think?
And I'm going with Lions because I watched what they did last year. Literally, a lot of people were like in and out of the lineup. They're going to be fully healthy this year. If Aiden Hutchinson can pick up from when he came off last year, I know he broke his leg and things of that nature, but shit, I'm going with the Lions, man. I expect what's the corner name that came from Alabama?
Terry Arnold.
Yeah, I think Terry will have I think actually he started to pick it up more in the second half of the season. I think coming off last year, he can come into his mode more this year. Yeah, no, I like the Lions.
Brian Branch a dog too.
Yeah, their safeties might be the best in the league.
Yeah, they got quite the duo.
All right.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say I don't think it's crazy to say the Lions can because they've dealt with a lot of injuries. They added Lee McNeil, not Lee McNeil. I mean, they drafted dude out of Ohio State. Y'all know Tyler Williams. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tyler Williams.
They drafted him. They got the pieces.
They still got DJ Reader.
They needed to be healthy. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know if they will be, but we'll see. Bro.
All right. So last thing, obviously, Young, division standings. What you going with?
I'm gonna go Detroit 1, Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota.
We still believe in Cat Williams? Ooh, Chicago.
How you gonna say you gonna give Trevor Lawrence another year after he been mid for 5 years?
No, I'm being nasty. I want Trevor. I want him to win.
Come on, bro.
I see what they just did the AR5.
I
see what they just did. I'm just playing. I see what they just did the AR5, and it's nasty. So yeah.
It's crazy.
We gotta talk about that.
That's fucked up. Bro. We don't get no chances, bro.
JJ, division standings.
I got the Lions going 13-4. And I'm low-key shaky on that, but I'm gonna stand on it. 13-4. I got the Packers going 10-7. I got the Vikings and the Bears tying with 9-8 records.
All right. Early.
I got Lions, Packers, Vikings, and then I think Bears gonna be the last in the division. I think the Packers could be number one, honestly, this season. But I just can't go against the Lions and what they've done the last couple of years. Which is crazy to think that like the Lions are just too dependable now to go against them. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions, Packers,
3,520.
I think Bears have another bad year.
3,520-6 isn't looking bad on written down, but this is literally what Young was talking about.
This is literally when you watch the tape, it wasn't that good.
Not gonna lie, he plays better than what y'all are saying, but
he did.
Who y'all talking about?
Caleb.
But his numbers shouldn't be what we point to.
35, 20, and 6. I mean, if you're gonna say 20 and 6, that's not even that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 20 and 6 ain't even that great, to be real. So that touchdown interception ratio, cool, but like
Caleb Williams went 20 and 6.
But he holds. But my biggest problem with Caleb Williams. We complained last year. The biggest thing we complained about Justin Fields is y'all all said was he hold the ball too long. Caleb Williams holds the ball way too long. And I ain't gonna lie, his progression, how he goes to his receivers, I don't like it. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I think he was getting very locked on guys and then trying to make a play with his arm.
So F-Dot, I hear you when you say it's a solid rookie year. That's not. I'm not tripping over that. But when I called him overrated, I call him overrated for the reasons of when people are sitting here. Once again, this also points back to Young. When folks are talking about you finna go for 4,000 or no, he said 4,400 at one point, I think. But
I put my caveat. I said the only thing that's holding him back is coaching, and I think you agree that he has some terrible coaching.
Fair enough, but still, like regardless,
that's why he has no excuse for me this year. Just to be prefaced.
I feel like a lot of that stuff is just a bunch of overrated, and it was a bunch of nonsense to me. So
I think y'all expecting him to come there. The Bears wasn't supposed to be a first round pick because that was our pick, and y'all thought he was gonna come there because it was some of y'all saying like Trent that they're gonna probably make the playoffs their first year. I think that's really what it is. Y'all put a lot of expectation on that board. He was like a rookie last year.
I think you're mad y'all gave up that number one pick for that easy, and y'all didn't think y'all did that.
What you mean?
Y'all could have had Marvin Harrison, then came back and got number one pick and got another.
Oh yeah, but I know that. I know that we could have saved it, but I mean, we believe in Bryce, and I ain't gonna lie, I believe in Bryce now too. I'm going with Bryce. I'm cool with Bryce. Bryce got a little swagger to him. You know what I'm saying? I think he can be my little black Drew Brees, what I need him to be. So I'm cool with him. I just said my little black Drew Brees. That is nasty. Pause. My bad.
Did you do yours yet or no?
No. For real. I'm gonna go with the Packers winning the division. As long as Jordan Love healthy, I like the Packers with Matthew Golden on the team, and they already got weapons over there. Like they don't got receivers putting up crazy yards, but they make plays every week. They receivers keep them in the game. They always in the game. And Jordan Love, when Jordan Love can stay healthy and he gets a couple weeks under his belt every season, he always hops into like a almost top 5 like level of play, top 7 type of.
He just need a number one. You get a true number one. If Golden can be a true number one, he gonna be fine. He just need a nigga you can depend on, man.
Yeah, like Christian Watson can't be your number one. It's kind of
And low key, I thought between Reed and then Dobbs can't catch though. All the niggas can run great routes, but they so end up. He need a number one.
Romeo can catch. Jaden Reed is actually really good. So I don't.
But again, they're not. He needs a sure cut number one. He needs his Stephon Diggs.
I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but Romeo Doubs is like not even on that team anymore.
That could be Matthew Golden though. We never know.
No, I say if Matthew can be that guy, it's gonna be a problem for him.
And we got
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft is always dependable. And then Josh Jacobs gonna tote that rock. So I think, man, look, I think he just need that number one he can depend on.
All right, real quick before I get to Matt. We just dropped that 94. We've been at like 100, 130.
Yeah,
it's
wow.
Make sure y'all showing OD love, send hella super chats. Make sure we've been having like 100 plus people in the stream this whole time. Like the stream, you dig what I'm saying? But Matt, division standings.
I'm not as high on the Lions as all of y'all. Like, if there was one thing I learned from last season, it's that coaching is just like so important. And I'm not just going to put blind faith in this new OC who was bad the last time we saw him and this new DC who we haven't seen anything yet. So as of right now, I'm going to assume that the Lions do become significantly worse. I think they're going to be third in that division. They win 8 games, like 9 maybe. Everybody else, Vikings win that division. They go 11-6. I think the Bears also get like 10 or 11 wins and make the playoffs. Then I think the Packers, just because like I think out of every team in this division, they're the least talented at this point. So they win like 7 or 8 games.
All right, let me read these super chats.
I think the Packers got the low-key the best quarterback in the division, though.
I'll say
this. Right now, they got the best quarterback.
I'll say this. I think you're overcompensating for one on the coaching. I think you're fair. I'm glad you learned that. It's good that you learned that because that's just a staple in the game. I think you're overcompensating for coaching for one, but by saying that they're going to be that bad to the point where they win 8 games. I also do think that you're basically should attribute that to the same thing that you just said about the coaching to the quarterback situation in Minnesota. So,
all right, but let me read these super chats so we can keep it pushing, moving on. Talk about a little bit more stuff before we head out. He said, "I'm from Cali. He's been doing this since modern day." He's talking about Amara. Amara was high school.
Yeah, high school he was a problem.
Matt appreciate the follow. Matt getting exposed for tomorrow. Amara, I'll tell you, warms my heart. His TikTok is a disease. Go look at it. Wow.
Yeah. No, I only agree with the go look at it. All right, go peep NBA NFL.
Hey,
what's your TikTok, bro?
Matt, a part of the guys, bro. Chill out. Chill. We ain't gonna not bring him back. It's crazy. Chill out. Cause hey,
damn.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
My first step back in like 3 months, then I get him out.
You never know. Hey, Patty, you may not never know. You might come up here.
Matt, they love you and they hate you, Matt. That's all it is, man. They love you and they hate you. They love you again.
Look, they saying this, right? They saying this to my dog, Matt. But can you debate it live? That's all we got. That's all. Hey.
That's the question. Y'all listen. The world is full of casuals. Can y'all debate us? Can y'all debate us?
Sure, you see what Javon said?
What he say? Hold on, read. What he say? He said, "Go to JJ. Don't duck. You did last time we fit." Nah, yeah, that shit was crazy. Because y'all choked. But last one for Eagle, they appreciate you, my dog. He said people can watch tape and not know what they're actually watching. NFLQB say this all the time. They have to learn to watch tape years into their careers to fully understand what they were seeing. Which is true. Which is why I mainly watch the positions I play. So, fact. Hey, exactly.
Don't ask me about no O-line for real, bro.
Don't ask me about no O-line, nigga. Don't ask me about no O-line. I hate it. I hate it O-line going. Don't ask me about that shit. Okay. But man, how we feeling about AR, man? Earlier, I'll start with you.
He cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think, we do this all the time, man. I watch guys like Derrick Anderson get time after time. I watch guys like Josh Rosen get time after time. Even Josh Allen. If you know, you know. His first 2 years, they were ready to find that boy somewhere to go. Literally. But he get that 3rd year, things change for him. We don't give black quarterbacks the same. If Lamar don't be who he's supposed to be and end up in an MVP the next season, we poo-poo on him. We would poo-poo on him the moment he got into the league. There are just certain guys, dog, that we do not like. We do not, and I'm just being for real, when it comes to certain color, man, we don't give you the chance. You got to be good right away, or we get you up out of there. Meanwhile, their quarterbacks, like, think about how long Ryan Tannehill played quarterback and started at quarterback in the National Football League, bro.
Yeah, we got
He had some good years.
Oh, okay, hold on. I feel like that's a bad example because
I get what you're saying, but I don't.
Yeah. You're right. Ryan Tannehill just not the right.
I hear what you're saying.
But it was way more years, Trent, when you looked at him and you was like, he should get up out of there.
Yeah. Okay, but there's also
was
some
trying to
years where
carry
he's
in the
playing damn
Dolphins
good
a
football.
little
Though. Like there are some years where he has that, like, yo, he's playing damn good football. But if you want to say somebody like because I don't think he's the right example, bro. Like
Daniel Jones, the nigga that's starting over AR5.
We've
seen what he been.
I don't even think
Daniel Jones really like after his first
that's the
camp,
case.
he really hasn't.
I feel like that's getting as nasty because even then, at least you've seen Daniel Jones win a playoff game and have a masterclass.
All right, well, let's do this. We saw levels of greatness out of, or at least something proving you something out of Jameis Winston, but too, and that was for the one pick.
Whoa,
yeah, he played.
That's because they had the chance to get Tom Brady. So,
but hold on, it wasn't even quick. Jameis was mid for 5 years, 6 years, and you were number one pick.
So how mid was Ryan Tannehill before they finally was like, "How we gonna pull the trigger"? But they kept him around even afterwards. The coach guys on.
I feel like that's disingenuous too because the Bucs got a once in a lifetime opportunity that Tom Brady was a free agent and wanted to come to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So if he never
the same
comes
thing
to
that happened with Tebow,
I wholeheartedly believe that Jameis Winston will still be playing quarterback at least for like another year or two more years.
So we don't. Here's my thing though. We don't understand that AR5 is a 15th overall pick, first round 15th overall pick. Here's my thing. Okay, he's been
four.
He went
fourth overall pick.
He went number 4.
AR5? No, AR went 15.
Anthony Richardson, number 4.
Number 4.
Bryce, DJ, early. It was Bryce, CJ. It was Bryce, CJ, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson. Yeah, deadass, bro.
He was a 4th overall pick. I do not remember that. Anyway, him being that makes it even worse. Him in the top 5 overall. I don't know why about my history. Anyway, him being a top 5 overall pick, even with that, dude. Okay, he had a bad season his first year, but he was hurt. The second year he comes out there. You got to get adjusted. He's a dog shit team. So at least with that, you look at it like, all right, man, maybe we put something better around him and give him a fresh start from the beginning. By putting that, and it ain't just the guy you put in there. I can see you getting rid of Levis and saying, look, brother, by the time you come back, whether you said you hurt or not, Cam Ward it's gonna be his team. I can see that. Y'all say I can see Tom Brady. You get a Tom Brady, you get him up out of there. Dog, Daniel Jones has been caca. So much caca to the team that let him go, still owe them money. So my thing is this. When you say, AR, we don't think you're good enough to go against that, then, dog, he should never play another down of football in Indianapolis no more.
I think the difference is the quarterback that's replacing him. Like, at least his rookie year, he was all right. like at least he was all right. Anthony Richardson
but Daniel Jones is the epitome of, hey, until AR5 completely shits the bed, you sit to the cut.
I don't even think Daniel Jones should start. I think they should because, bro, you put
let AR5 do this last year. Be bad. Let him go.
This is what I'm saying, though. I don't think he should start because, again, you drafted Brown in the top 4 pick. He's dumb young. You might as well at least get that shit out the way. You get him through them growing pains. Like, I already said that. But
not to mention, be fair, though, Trent. You drafted him 4th overall. The nigga barely play any football. Everybody know this.
At least, well, this is what I'm saying, though. At least, though, in terms of the Daniel Jones shit, at least for his rookie year, his rookie campaign, it was smooth. It was fine. Anthony Richardson has, what's his name? What am I trying to say? What the fuck? He has, flashes where he can do some crazy shit, but 85% of the game, he's playing like ass. Then he gets hurt. That makes it, real work. Like, when you playing ass, then you can't play a full season. It can pop.
But it's just been 2 seasons. Give him this 3rd year a fresh start and see what you can do. It's Daniel Jones. You don't have fucking a real vet that's backing him up when you say we got to get this guy a chance. That ain't fair, bro. Like, dog, you're literally saying we don't believe in you so much, we're going to put the guy that other teams don't believe in, and we're going to make him the starter. So then what happens when Daniel Jones shit the bed like we know he will? Now you're going to say, hey, come back in. No.
But it's like I said, it's just a hard case for them. Like, I see why they did it because he's saying all this, bro. Again, if they not starting a year 3 quarterback and you just drafted him in 2023, it's a big ass problem. Like when he came in that preseason game, he got hurt. He couldn't recognize
the simple blitz. He just must be terrible.
And he couldn't recognize a simple blitz. They was frying him. So it's like, bro, at some point, I get what you're saying. I think he should start, but it is him. It is on him too, though. But young.
But we also seen what happens when when you change the culture, or when it's certain things that happen. Like you never know when a guy might click. Again, Josh Allen, Jared Goff coming. We didn't know Jared Goff could beat it, even though he ain't good in the playoffs. We know, but when they sent Jared Goff to Detroit, he was supposed to fry out there. That was like, yo, that's the wastelands, and he ended up being their franchise quarterback. Like some dudes click. Baker Mayfield, some dudes click a little later.
That's why I just think
you gonna give a nigga 3 years, young? Just give me 3 years, young. If you ain't good at 3 years, we get you out of here. But 3 years?
The coach probably thinks he's about to get fired, so he's trying to get the guy that won't make a mistake. Like Daniel Jones, his ceiling's not high, but he's not going to
his conservatism is going to
and they're probably just going to be like, they're probably trying to be like how the Steelers were, and like, we're just going to play good defense, run the ball, and hope our quarterback just doesn't mess it up. And if we can win like that,
Daniel Jones won't
the
make a
AFC,
mistake.
That's how they see it. I mean, just because the AFC South isn't nothing crazy. I mean, the Texans are, I think, are the best team, but they might not be able to protect
the
Jags.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
that's what I think. Again, I think you should let them develop. I just don't know if it's going to be.
I did, bro. When you've been playing like dog shit plus the injuries, bro, it's just a bad combination, my nigga.
Yeah.
But last year was kind of on Steichen too, though. Like when Minshew was in there, Steichen drew up different plays for Minshew to be able to hit them spots like in the intermediate part of the field. Last year, Steichen was literally drawing up deep shots. Like it wasn't like there were some plays AR chose to do.
I mean, that's what he's good at, if anything. Like,
yeah, but he was doing it like the whole season. If that's what he's good at, yeah. But you still can't do a deep shot every 2 plays.
I mean, that could also be identified as an Anthony Richardson problem where
but
you throw like the deep ball really
AR worked on that for real.
Like the short
Everyone
game.
inside the Colts said AR had the best camp out of all 3 of his years. And to agree with Earl, bro's a 4th round pick. Trevor Lawrence went first and has had the worst
he was
team
the 4th
in the
overall
NFL
pick.
damn near every year. Like Trevor Lawrence is in his 5th year, and people say there's more pressure on AR going into his 3rd year. When his first year, he had a season-ending injury, which happens in football. 2nd year was a rocky year, but it's basically his rookie year. So you got to look at it that way. Like it's a rocky year, but you got to build on the rocky year, which he did. By the end of the year, AR had us in the hunt, and what really got us out of the hunt was Jonathan Taylor throwing the ball down at the 1 yard line, about to go up 17 on the Broncos. And if we win that game, the Broncos probably don't make the playoffs. We beat the Jets and we beat the Patriots, and people don't talk about it. AR got a positive win record in the NFL. Like for as bad as people say he is, he go out there and win more than he lose.
That don't got nothing to do with him.
That ain't got nothing to do with Anthony Richardson.
It's a team game, but what he did on offense for the Colts. You know, the Colts offense went down 50 rushing yards when Joe Flacco was in, and
yeah, of course.
I get it. Like you just saying, he basically played 1 season, dog. Damn, you can't give him one more season before you just bench him with high Daniel Jones.
AR being on the field,
but again, I think the coach is going to get
dynamic.
I agree. We should give Anthony Richardson another year, but I mean,
the coaching staff, that front office does not have the time.
It's like acting like he's attributing to winning, like in the past years.
He gives you the highest upside. I won't disagree with that. And
Daniel Jones is literally like, bro. It's a saying, like, bro. When niggas say you Derrick Jones bad, like he's a bad quarterback, bro. Like, if you think he's going to save your franchise, then I ain't gonna lie. You might as well just stuck it out with AR.
I don't think I don't think they're going to try to save him. I think they're trying to do what the Steelers did with Russ. Like, just don't mess up. We'll let everything else.
Daniel Jones is gonna mess up, bro. It's Daniel Jones.
If you think AR5 is that bad to where Daniel Jones plays over him, just play AR5 and then ride them Archie Manning sweepstakes.
And this is what I've been saying about Anthony Richardson. Like the way that I view Anthony Richardson, like minus the rushing ability, he's just a less trigger happy Joe Milton. Like that's just who.
He's a less trigger happy who?
Joe Milton, minus the rushing ability.
Joe Milton wish he was at Anthony Richardson. I'm sorry to tell you. But Anthony Richardson,
athletically, I'm with you.
Yeah,
He fixed his intermediate passing.
So Young,
that's why I think he should get that shit. And even players on the team, Quentin Nelson wants Anthony Richardson to start. Go watch Quentin Nelson's media availability from today.
DJ Moore wanted Justin Fields to start. We don't care.
That's true. Hey, so look, Young, how do you feel about
Kelly Williams? Well.
How you feel about what's his name? Anthony Richardson.
I think it's bad for everybody. I think it's bad because AR has been getting hurt, so he can't play. And the one thing a guy that has not played a lot of football, he needs to play football. He hasn't been able to. Whether it's you can't help injuries, that shit happens, but he hasn't been able to. And again, the coaching staff thinks we have a roster that's ready to compete. Now, do I believe that they can win a championship? No, but they think they should at least make the playoffs, and I wouldn't disagree with them in the fact that, with how bad their quarterback play has been the last few years, they're still at 7-10, 8-9 team. So if they think Daniel Jones is average, if they just say he gives me average quarterback play, we can make the playoffs because they were one game behind Houston.
What is the goal to make the playoffs, Young? For real with this team?
For some people, not for me. I agree with you. I'd rather see what I have in AR, and if it don't,
exactly.
The next guy, I'm with you. I agree with that, but that's not what the head coach feels. He's like, if I don't win, I'm getting fired. So I need to win. So they just want to make the playoffs, so they can stay in Indy one more season.
You're gonna have to go back to AR5 at some point in time, and if I'm him, it's like now what?
At some point, I think AR take over at some point during the season.
I agree with you.
Whether it's due to injury or Daniel Jones playing like trash.
So
and I don't think he loses it.
So JJ, how we feeling?
Yeah, I actually still agree with Eddie though. I'm not gonna lie, he's fried. It is what it is. Like no one gave no leeway for Trey Lance when the same thing happened with him. They didn't even want to give him a chance to even try to play, and he's literally AR is literally in the same situation, only went higher. So
facts. I think they're the exact situation. You're right.
That's the only thing I will say about like Trey Lance and Anthony Richardson is that at least with Trey Lance, you could say that you had another quarterback who was playing good, just playing better than what Trey Lance was.
Well, the problem with that logic for me is that they didn't know that. They literally drafted this man with the last pick in the NFL draft. They didn't know that he was going to be that good.
Yeah. Obviously, they didn't intend.
So they had no idea that he was going to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I'm saying like once he ended up actually being able to be,
they invested more in the beginning than Lance than they did Purdy.
Because they were honestly
they got Purdy and he said, "Oh, he could play." They just got off Lance.
That's what I'm saying. Like even with Purdy, I know I love Purdy. The moment Purdy shows you a little bit of something, y'all basically make him our franchise quarterback. Like damn.
And look, I'm saying this to say this, right? They were literally going to go back to Trey Lance whenever he got healthy, right? They were going to rock it with Jimmy Garoppolo. And the only reason why Brock Purdy got a chance is because Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt. So
even like looking back in the day, Matt Flynn played 4 full games of football, NFL football, and that was enough for literally the Seattle Seahawks to give him a 3-year contract until Russell Wilson came along and beat him out in camp.
Russell Wilson came and snagged that shit.
They do that all the time. There are backup Brock Osweiler. Who else? Like, they've given backups Ryan Mallett. They've given niggas who show you damn near nothing and let them be a franchise quarterback that are white.
I'll just say this because Trey Lance had no opportunity. I'm bringing up Trey Lance because I'm comparing it to AR. If we're gonna give AR the opportunity, saying, "Oh, well, he's got all the talent in the world, he's gonna put it together," I'm not gonna lie. I hope y'all was singing that same tune for Trey Lance because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I sure was. I thought it was unfair for you to draft somebody top 5 or whatever, wherever you got drafted. My bad. I'm forgetting the actual pick. But
I think he was third.
Top 2
and then you drafted him that high, and then after 1 year, but Huncho, I can't even fully admit to that. Because I don't know how long he never got the full chance to play. Bro played in a rainy game, then played in another game and got freaking ankle snapped and never got to touch the football field again as a starter. That is just not enough football for me to say he hasn't played enough football. I can say that, but it's also not enough football for me to say that he couldn't have actually ended up being good. He could have been the reason why Anthony Richardson in today's game still gets the opportunity. Because imagine he ended up being a good quarterback. Imagine he ended up being somewhat decent, right? And these are what ifs. But I'm saying if that all happens, Anthony Richardson, we're not having this conversation. We might be having this conversation about him being benched, but this also gives now the opportunity for him to actually still be able to earn his job back and still show you something. You know what I'm saying? So
The
that's
thing
how
that makes me so mad.
You know who sucked for years and they let him get another shot in the NFL, basically? Dog. Alex Smith was dog shit, bro. But he kept getting chances, dog. He got his own team with the Chiefs, then got another chance to play with the Commanders that used to be the Redskins later on his career. And if he didn't get hurt, he was going to be the starting quarterback for the team for at least 2 or 3 years. No, they do it all the time. There are guys who play like dog shit, get their spot taken, and them guys that get their spot taken, they'll still, like Daniel Jones, go somewhere else and start over a nigga who barely got a shot. That's crazy, dog.
No. I'm not going to say AR barely had a shot either because, like, for example, the difference between AR and Trey Lance is that this man AR literally went to a press conference talking about some.
That was crazy.
like, you're not gonna.
I've never said before in my life.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever say that. I don't care who you are. Don't ever say that junk to a live media representation with freaking cameras on you talking about some. Oh, I was just tired. That's why I asked Coach. What are you talking about?
That like you wrote it yourself. Like.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
the thing that makes me mad.
Alex Smith had a very talented quarterback. You know, on the 49ers, did some stuff, but it wasn't until the Chiefs where we really got to see, like, okay, this guy's actually, somewhat good. Like, he was actually a better quarterback than what people thought. Then Patrick Mahomes came along and changed the whole narrative. You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say, AR, this could be the moment now where you got to go through your bicycle phase. Maybe you can go and figure out what it is. I mean, you're still a good dude at the end of the day. You still help the community, and I respect that. I love players that do that. But it's the league of what have you done for me lately? And if you aren't doing anything for me to succeed or win, I'm going to look at a quarterback that at least can maybe give me something with the fact that he won a playoff game with one of the worst defenses ever in football history. And also having one of the worst receiving cores ever in football history and won.
Matt, how you feel about this? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, he is cooked, but like, I don't think it's fair. Like, even though it's fair, but it's not fair at the same time. Just like it's fair from his response to, like JJ touched upon it, like what he's saying to the media. And obviously the way that he's playing, like just not living up to expectation. It's fair in that sense. It's not fair in the fact that you knew that he was a project coming in. Like not only was he a project, like just in his life in general, like he did not play that much football.
Exactly.
Like
it's crazy because Chris Ballard even acknowledged that he's a project and that he needs to play. And then like they do the opposite. Like when he benched himself, because that's what he did. When he took himself off the field, he benched himself. Like that, that's the only reason he got benched. But that shit killed our season. Joe Flacco came in and played damn near just as bad as AR was playing, if not worse, them 2 weeks.
Yeah, he didn't do what he did with the Cleveland.
I did see Joe Flacco in person, like
Flacco came
33 for 40
early in the season. He was playing. He played good, but when he started them 2 games, he played like trash. It was like pointless that he even played.
And mind you, y'all forget Joe Flacco was on his couch a couple years ago. He had the season he had with the Browns and was able to get 2 or 3 more seasons out of the NFL, dog.
And look, and this is like another thing that people don't point out. When it came to quarterbacks back in the day, they actually let it rock. You know what I'm saying? We got to work. In this league, they just like they're in such the narrative, like in such the mindset of, bro, 2 years, you're not doing anything. Oh, my job's on the line. You're out of here.
I'm not gonna hold you, JJ. Again, y'all love the nigga. Y'all love the curly head demon. But guys like Patrick Mahomes, what C.J. Stroud did, now what Jay Daniels did, they did that's the narrative. That's the anomaly, bro. That don't happen a lot. Yeah, you don't come into the league and be your first season, starting a full season, be Patrick Mahomes. You don't come into the league and go to the NFC Championship game like Jaden Daniels. Like, you don't do that. What C.J. Stroud did the year before. Yeah. Like, that ain't how it worked. Like, those are special guys. Everybody don't do that shit, dog.
No cap.
Some niggas take 3 or 4 years to learn how to play.
And AR got that talent. But at the end of the day, bro, that's just not like we've seen quarterbacks in the past. Tom Brady is literally another example, even though he's the GOAT. But like, you thought once they realized they had something in them, you thought they were just gonna sit there and not keep pushing them to get better. It's not they didn't just say, oh, 2 years, oh Tom, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do that. It's just that Phillip Rivers, like, you know what I'm saying? Drew Brees.
Peyton Manning.
Like, it's not that. It's not that simple. I think that's
28 picks first year.
That culture in the NFL. I've always said this before, like to people who are in the Discord and stuff like that. I think that part of the culture of the NFL has shifted. It is what it is now, but like I don't like
Sam Darnold got a chance to be literally. He's scrub with the Jets. He gets a chance to go to an actual team that's built around him. That's an actual good team. Gets a whole contract with Seattle Seahawks. Like, dog, hey, come on,
3
man.
years.
Yo,
Did the same thing. Justin Fields is literally getting contracts left and right every day after him being freaking whacked for how many years? I mean, I love Justin. I think he
ain't like he keep getting. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over Justin. Y'all know how I feel about Justin.
I'm saying I love him. Like for like what he can do and all this stuff. Like, but at the end of the day, bro, like let's face the music.
He was just being honest.
We let Tim Tebow, with our own eyes, watching him play football, be a full-time first-round draft pick quarterback and play a whole season with a team. That's what we did.
I ain't gonna lie though. If you watch Anthony Richardson last year, he kind of played like Tim Tebow as a
wait, you know what I'm saying though? You hear what you just said?
And you're defending saying give Tim Tebow some more reps.
No,
I'm straight.
I think he played like him in the sense of like when you look at the stats, like how people do, his completion percentage, all that stuff was low. But if you watch the game, I don't think like he played like I don't think he throws the ball like Tebow. Like he has a way better throwing motion. He can avoid. He got a good pocket presence. People think AR don't got a good pocket presence. He got good pocket presence. We had receivers who had big time drops. Like we played the Lions, we lost by 16. We might have had 10 wide open drops. AR probably played his best game of the season, but you can't tell. And like it's a stigma on AR for some reason. AR had that game, he threw 10 for 32, and everyone was flaming him last year. The next week, CJ Stroud did the same thing. 10 for 32.
And the coach suck. Like, to be honest with yourself, coach, y'all suck. Y'all act like y'all team that's like a quarterback away.
Our roster kind of deep.
That is a big problem too, bro. I'm with you.
Y'all like quarterback away, bro. Y'all need to figure it out. Man, thank boy. Hey, young boy. Some people just get lucky. Jalen Hurts better thank the heavens, though. Because if you had to figure it out for 3 or 4 years, you be out the league too, buddy.
But look. I want to say one last thing before we dip off. We head off because we had a 3-hour mark. So I'm not gonna lie. So look, you know what I can't stand, bro. I like and pissing me off because obviously you wasn't there at the last episode when we was talking about this whole Drew Brees, Joe Montana thing, right? I hate the fact that people basically in a nutshell tags Drew Brees because he was never the best QB in his era, and they use that point from Montana and say that he was the best in his era. I think it's kind of hella disingenuous because the QB pool that Drew Brees has to compete with is way harder and way better compared to who Joe Montana was competing with in the 80s. Like just the fact that
Joe Montana was never the best. Just
the fact that Drew Brees has 71 completion percentage, 50 and 400 plus yards. They went 13-3, threw for like 30 or 40 touchdowns, and he still didn't win MVP because you had a demon on the NFC North giving you 48-5, going 15-1, and realistically, the only reason why they didn't go 16-0 because they sat in the last game. Yeah, like people don't understand.
No,
like,
I agree with you.
It's literally insane to try.
That's why I said like
it's like the Larry. It's literally like the Larry Fitzgerald thing when people are like, oh, Larry Fitzgerald was never the best receiver in the league, or he only has like 1 or 2 years when he was the best receiver in the league. Okay, you're fighting with Randy Moss, T.O., and then you come in the 2010s, you have A.B., Julio, and Calvin Johnson. Compared to what's bubble, I'm not trying to disrespect, but literally compared to the 80s wide receiver pool, like, come on, gang.
Trent, I said it, I forgot what episode, but like the quarterback pool and like just the receivers, quarterbacks right now, guys we think that like might be more talented, more skilled, aren't going to make the Hall of Fame just because the pool is too deep. Like there's a world CJ Stroud might not make the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
it's his third season. What are you?
No, I'm saying it in the early. Listen, hear me out. I'm saying it in the sense, how many guys really make the Hall of Fame? Like just throughout.
Drew Brees should be a Hall of Famer though.
I'm not gonna hold you. Why I can't hear that is because quarterbacks get in. I mean, like quarterbacks get in with some shit. Like we know Eli gonna get in. Like I think Philip Rivers gonna get in. Quarterbacks be getting in. They be letting quarterbacks get in.
That's what he's winning. I'm saying like, do you think Philip Rivers is a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. He got.
Why is he not? Why is he not?
Is he gonna get in? I'm with you early. I agree, but
he's a Hall of Famer.
If Dan Marino a Hall of Famer, Philip Rivers is a Hall of Famer.
Will he get in? Because Eli, yeah, he's gonna get in, but who's better, Eli or Philip Rivers?
I mean, Marino's better than Philip.
I got Philip Rivers over Eli. But
yeah, I do too.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Phillip Rivers was the best quarterback in that draft.
And young, and I think that they should make they're gonna make the Hall of Fame. They should make the Hall of Fame for different reasons. Eli, you got all the passing yards, plus one of the best playoff performers of all time. He got 2 Super Bowls. Phillip Rivers, nigga, was just good as hell for just a long ass period of time.
He just had to go against 2 demons who were Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Like
you said, how many playoff wins does Eli Manning?
Phillip Rivers is 7th all time in passing yards, I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers brought them to the playoffs, man. Them Colts.
Yeah, to go back to
he used to whoop us, bro.
To me, it's so distant. It's so both the niggas clip Quan, you can't debate that live, by the way. But it's just so disingenuous, young, when people use that point because, bro, Drew Brees, he's competing against Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady. Those are already 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks to ever grace this game compared to Dan Fouts, fucking John Elway, who else in the 80s that was Boomer Esiason and shit. Like, the fuck out of here, bro. What are we talking about?
Okay, Andrew Brees had 4 straight 5,000-yard seasons. Not talked about enough.
Not 4 straight, but he had a bunch of those. But yeah.
4 y'all know how I'm gonna keep saying it, Eugen. When you throw 670 pass attempts, you better get 5,000 yards. I don't want to hear that.
No, but that's the way. The thing is, though, I can't hear
flinging the ball.
I can hear what you're saying, though, but he's doing that shit at a higher rate, though. It's not like he's just throwing 5. Like he's efficient as fuck.
Yeah, he had a good completion percentage with it. Not a
that's
lot.
Why, that's why he should get the respect that he deserves.
I'm just saying he got the opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, well, for sure. Yeah. But chat, 3-hour stream. Y'all been tapping into
You
this.
gotta do one more thing, man.
Huh?
You gotta do one more thing, bro.
Oh, what?
You already know what to do, bro.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it, but no bullshit. Y'all get your vitamin energy. You dig what I'm saying? Top left. Get the code. Help the brother out. You dig what I'm saying?
Go ahead, take a sip of that, man.
You got more deals on the way. You dig what I'm saying?
Tell them what the flavor is and all that.
Mango. Shit tastes good. No cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
that's not the only thing, though.
What you mean? What? Oh yeah, I told you. I apologize for last week. I was wrong. Cool.
Yo, good? Chat. Just make sure.
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he was right about the Drake London BTJ shit. I'm like, he was dead right about the route running shit. I was dead wrong. I ain't doing it. I'm not arguing because JJ was right. But like I said,
early, I'm on YouTube.
Hey, I want to prove a point. That's all it was.
All right, so look, exactly. So look, chat, 3-hour stream. We had like 130, 140 majority of the stream. We just dropped off now. Appreciate everybody. Quan, everybody sending the super chats. I sent 22 super chats. Feel like we had Darius Slade back on the pod. We are gonna get Darius Slade back on the pod. Eagle will come on Flag on the Play too. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. It's a lot of things in motion, a lot of things in plan. Shit going big. You got early talking about fucking people talking to him up in the gym about this shit. Like this shit going global, dog. At the end of the day, Eugen, appreciate you pulling up, dog.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, word. Appreciate you.
Meeting y'all for real.
I gotta somebody did recognize me from this over the summer.
Hopefully we do this shit again.
There was like, ain't you on the podcast with that kid who's like Pops is the bald ass coach, like or something?
Yo.
No, Trent, he violated you.
I don't know if that's funny as fuck.
Not true, but your dad. But yeah.
Nah, that's funny. I mean, my Pops is bald as hell. It is what it is. But like I said, we running this shit up, bro. By the time this channel is at 5K, bro, it's gonna be mainstream, dog. It's crazy, JJ. It's crazy, dog. In 2023, we started this shit. Yeah, a year and a half later, we got this shit popping, JJ. JJ, what you got to say, man, before we head out? Dog?
Hey, man, just keep tapping in with us, keep sharing this, bro.
We will be on. Hold on, my fault. I meant to. My fault. We will be on TikTok a lot more playbacks for college football season. Week 0 is this weekend. I'm going to be streaming games on playback. We can chill, watch the games, chop it up. Nigga, the season is here, dog. The season is here. Season predictions next week. I'm gonna try to hit up Jakey Rondo, get him back on the pod for season predictions. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. JJ, finish what you about to say before we head out.
Keep tapping in with us, bro. We've just been going live on TikTok for like the last, few days. Pulling up on different lives too. Man, it's going crazy. We had some crazy debates. People have been talking crazy.
Word. And one last thing. If you talking shit in my comments, any form on my channel, comment on YouTube, IG, you want to debate a topic, let me know so you can come debate it live.
Yeah, you
because
can pull up from the TikTok, pull up whatever.
A lot of y'all be talking that hot shit, and a lot of y'all can't debate it on live.
I mean, we just sat there for a whole hour, and this dude was telling us, using completion percentage as an accuracy stat. So that should just tell you everything we need to know. Especially when we talk about Drew Brees and things like that. And I love Drew Brees. Drew Brees is one of the most accurate quarterback ever. But if you're going to tell me completion percentage is an accuracy stat,
and then early,
and as a person who like,
you want to say early?
Yeah, I think a lot of us have been surrounded by people who are casuals, and like growing up, like old heads, all that. Like the average person don't know ball the way you think you know ball, especially these guys on this platform. And when we let y'all cook, y'all always say something casual. We be like, oh, okay, y'all always do it to yourselves. So again, I just feel like it's like you watch it and you think it's easy to do and you think you know ball, but like I promise you, a lot of y'all don't want that smoke, man. A lot of y'all don't want that smoke.
They did live.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm telling y'all, follow the TikTok, get on there because that's gonna be legit.
And they'll bring y'all in here.
I put my Discord. So, chat, I got the Discord pin. It's been pinned for damn near 2 hours. Join Discord. That's where we'll be watching all 22 tape. People be talking ball. We still have hella debates in there, but we're gonna be on TikTok a lot more. The playbacks of the world. We're gonna be. This shit is
gonna be going up. It's gonna be going up.
It's gonna be going up. Bro. Football season is here. Just keep tapping in with us. Word. Keep tapping in with us. Locking in with us. And yeah, man. Like I said,
Eugene, you got any socials?
Yeah.
You said me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit Eugen is like how it's spelled, and then Xandros.
Okay. On
Xandros.
On what? What you got on Twitter? What?
Everything, bro. Like Instagram, Discord. That's all my shit.
Sure. Y'all tap in with him.
To what?
Tap in Thursday, Open Field Podcast at 8 o'clock.
Go follow Flag on the Play on TikTok.
Get my invite up there.
Go follow Flag on the Play.
Man, whatever you want to pull up, man. Just let me know, man.
Look, the Discord is linked. It's pinned in the chat.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, let me check to see if my thing is pinned because I would
join after.
If y'all click
and shout out to one of my co-hosts, Kenya. We ain't enough ladies on these spaces talking ball, and I got a girl who can really talk ball. So
I need to, yeah.
Look, what's the name? Shh. Yeah, the Discord is pinned on my shit. It's we like 300 deep. We trying to get to 1,000 members. Join up. We be talking ball, watching shows, watching TV. We talk about anything in Discord. But if y'all want to watch tape with us, literally, I'll be streaming all 22 tape. Literally, when I be bored, talking about old players, current players, it don't matter. Join the Discord. Yeah, man.
Join the Discord. If you watching this after the stream is over, go to Trenton on Instagram. Tap the link tree. The Discord pinned in there. There's so many opportunities for y'all to be able to go and come chop it up with us and keep on going, so that we could all keep spreading the good knowledge of this football. You know what I'm saying? And stop. This is completion percentages, accuracy takes. You know what I'm saying? Eli Manning is better than Matt Ryan takes. This will never happen a day in that life. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it going. Let's keep it cracking. Keep it pushing, man. Look, Flag on the Play. Season's about to start again. Michael Penix's about to go for that top 5 label again. It's over.
All right.
So, come on.
But look, though, every time JJ here, I got to do it like we back in 2023. Like I said, appreciate y'all, chat. We out. Deuces.